episode of Chatty Broads with Becca and Jess.
Everyone clap on three together. One, two, three. Have to be special. Craig's back and he's already fucking shit up.
I genuinely tried.
When was
already
the last time we
ruining
had
stuff.
to reshoot the intro?
Only on me.
Oh, yeah.
Remember my mouth?
Because the camera's overheated the last time. Last time.
Literally the last time we had to do it was with Craig.
The last time Craig was here, legit, the camera's overheated because it was like 120 degrees outside.
No, it was me.
my-
It was
I bring
you.
the heat.
You're so hot.
I bring the heat.
Oh my god.
That's
Oh my god.
Well, hi, Broads.
Hi.
hello.
We are done with Bachelor content, and we are, I mean, you can't start off the non-Bachelor season without Craig.
Yes, thank you very much for having me.
Because, we try to get Craig on the podcast to do Bachelor content. We did that the one time.
That was a
And
night.
it
A
was
lot of
Never
complaints.
again.
A lot of
Torture.
complaints. A lot of complaints. Mainly by me. What is this
Straight
shit?
up.
This is not realistic. That's a show.
And then every 2 seconds asking a question about what was going on because
Who's that guy?
have no idea. It was
We're like, Craig, you're supposed to watch. You're like, what is this? What's with the roses?
Yeah.
for those individuals, those broads who are new and have not met Craig.
Oh God, you're in for a
Oh,
journey,
yes.
a
You
real
are-
ride.
You're in for a treat.
You are in for a
Give
treat.
your little paragraph bio.
I'm Craig Conant. I'm half Mexican, and I'm funny. Comedian. Look me up. Community service. Thank you.
We just found out today that you're also previously sober.
Oh, yes. I kind of started smoking weed again lately. I took 7 years off, and then, the pandemic got to me, and I was like, it's not so bad. Everything's fine here. Nothing to see, folks. Hi. Boy, I'm unraveling, aren't I?
Do you consider yourself do you call yourself sober or not anymore?
Not anymore. I don't.
Damn, wait, was that like a big moment for you where you're like, I am not going to be sober anymore?
No, not really. I didn't think nothing of it. And then it'd been a week. And then I told my girl, hey, I relapsed yesterday. I ate a bunch of weed. And she thought I was joking. And then a week later, I'm high. And then she's like, are you high? And I'm like, yeah. And I was like, I ate 90 milligrams a week ago. And then she's like, I thought you were fucking joking. She's like, you just relapsed. That's a big deal. And I was like, well, if you make it out to be, you know what I mean? Leave me alone. I just want a yerba mate. Get out of here. Anyways.
the last time you were on the podcast, you said
You were talking about
that
it,
you were
yeah.
thinking that you were going to
You were
start
approaching it.
having
Because
a
I
little weed
knew-
again.
You've been thinking about it for a
It's
while.
weed, and I'm California sober. There's a nickname for it.
Is
you
that
know?
what? Shut up.
California
That's
sober.
amazing.
That's a I don't know if that's official.
Well,
but
it
I
is
knew
now.
I would.
Obviously, it's a joke. I don't think any
Oh, yeah,
rehab
yeah.
centers are using that terminology.
I thought it was a term. They don't use that in AA. Oh, I'm so sorry. But yeah, I knew I would benefit from it because I was just I'm not taking head meds. I'm not doing pharmaceuticals. I did that for fun for 7 fucking years or 5, whatever. It's a blur. Anyways, I knew God made this for me, and if you just so happens to set it on fire.
Had you thought about microdosing?
Yes. Oh, I started microdosing
okay.
with mushrooms.
Okay,
I
so
like-
you
That was
haven't been sober for a while.
That doesn't count. That doesn't
Okay, I
count.
kind of agree.
That was 3 months ago, and then that worked, but that was not a problem. I almost forget about it. It's only when shit got heavy, I'd be like, oh, I'll take a little nibble,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, but I was like, I need something on the daily.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, there's 5 milligram gummies in my closet that I got for free. And then I had a tincture and then pills. I had a
You have a
variety
whole
pack.
lab
I
in
had
here?
a little. I had one of each. I had the solves rubbing THC on my eyelids. That's not my lids. You know what I'm talking about. Saddlebags right here. I put on makeup today. Can you tell? Nobody's going to know. They know. Boy, I talk a lot on weed, huh? Hi.
So do you feel good?
I do. I don't regret it at all. And it
Good,
helped me a
good.
great deal.
Oh,
and the
good.
only time I've ever felt bad about it is when unnecessary guilt from others come. I'm like, hey, motherfucker,
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
I was not fine.
Yeah.
That's why I did it. I was just like, fuck, something's got to give. Life shit, depressing stuff. Blah. Couple losses. You're just like, oh, hello. Hello, Mary Jane. It's been a while.
Goodbye, sadness. Goodbye, sobriety. Goodbye, sadness.
What was my problem again? Oh, I forgot. Oh, yeah. That's what it does. You're just like, what? I don't know.
Okay, but on a serious note, I feel sometimes like when I'm high, I can work through problems. Like I actually can. So I personally am not someone who's like, if anything, if I'm high, I get a little, sometimes the sadness gets a little heightened, you know, because you really get into a whole.
In your feels.
Yeah.
But then it's over quicker, I feel
Right.
like,
Then
right?
you can work through it. It's a little intense and then you cry.
In the shower, in the car, those are my spots.
Oh.
Where's yours?
Anywhere.
Anywhere?
Do you
That's
you don't
girl
have a
thing.
specific spot?
I can't hold it in and then go cry.
Guys have designated spots, and if they don't, they're gonna murder something.
Yeah,
someday.
they have to have. I see.
You gotta let it out.
I have a designated spot.
Yeah.
It's two things. It's either in the car. I weep in the car. I
Oh,
love
that's my
bawling on the freeway.
That's when the whimpers come.
The cars are passing, flying by.
Oh, it's great.
I hold it in until I get my good
to me,
until I
that's
get my
scary.
good playlist up, my sad
Oh, yeah.
playlist. Sometimes
Oh, yeah.
there's a worship music playlist in there. Sometimes I'm just like, God,
Sit right
and I just
in it.
weep.
Just don't
Where
get
are you?
screaming, just
Yeah.
punching. Just tears. If anyone saw, like, I wish there was a tick. What is it? Imagine catching that real quick, you know?
Oh yeah,
It's like,
on the little TikTok.
what's going on in that 14-year-old Camry?
I just
A lot.
where I pull up to a child in a car and I'm just sobbing and I look over. It's just the makeup is running and they
they're like-
remember
they're
for the
like,
rest of their lives. Yeah,
Mom,
it's a
who was that sad
transformative.
lady in the sob? Who was the sob story in the sob? I didn't even mean to do that. That's funny.
Comedian.
Sob story.
Comedian.
Sob
Or-
story. That's funny.
or crying in the bathroom looking in the mirror. I like to look at myself when I cry.
I like a mirror, a shower, and a car.
What is Craig's sign? I don't remember.
Gemini.
Yeah, we're all air in here. It's a lot of air.
Come to the clouds. But those serious fuckers, who are they? You know what I mean? Like, get out of here.
Boring.
Get out of here. I got about 10% of that.
You know what? I feel like I cry. I initiate fights with my boyfriend, and then that's when I cry.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I
sounds
love
like every
initiating.
woman I've ever dated in my life. And then we're just like, I don't know what the fuck I did. I was just cooking eggs.
She just
I'm
needed
the
to
bad-
cry.
I'm
She
the
just
bad-
needed
I'm
to
the bad
cry.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have
Cooking
to.
eggs. That's the realest thing. Start eating some shit while your boyfriend's just scrambling eggs, just totally innocent.
Hey, man,
He's
I'm
making
high,
you
dude.
breakfast, and you're like, I just think it's funny. Why don't you treat me like when we first met? Like, why aren't you trying to date me anymore? You know,
Oh my God, that's
Because
my
I already
favorite.
got you. Yeah. Hello. We live together.
I don't have to work to have sex with you, so
I in recent months, Evan was actually legit scrambling eggs, and I started and I like instigated a fight, and I said, why haven't you taken me out?
good
And he
work.
looked at me and he goes,
'Cause
it's a pandemic. Nothing's open. And I was just like, well, you could make up something.
totally. I've done that too. I'm like, well, why don't you put a blanket in the back of your car and we go like stargazing and arrange a babysitter? And
You could be a maitre d' of your own restaurant, you son of a bitch.
laziness.
Guys don't give a
Pure
fuck
laziness.
about any of that. We don't.
Yeah.
We don't, ladies.
Yeah.
We're just like, shit. Want to get some booty? I gotta go to the park. You know, that's it. That's how we look at
park?
it. Whatever, a date. I
Oh,
didn't mean a
park.
date, like a
I
date,
was
like a
like-
picnic. I should have labeled it better.
Just like, excuse me,
I meant
sir.
like a picnic, like a, you know what? It's crazy. Guys are just like, yeah, just sit on the porch. It's date night.
Yeah, I mean, you throw a candle on the porch,
We
and I
went through
think
the
it's
Jack in the Box drive-through the other day,
Yeah.
and you held my hand.
listen.
you know, that was,
If you put a candle anywhere in the front seat of the car, on the porch, you can trick me into
you
thinking
lit
it's
a
a date.
candle in the car.
I think I actually have. That's why I made that face. I was like, wait, have I done that? Like some weird hippie shit.
Yeah,
Totally.
Yeah, I've definitely had Palo Santo in there.
Yeah, I've done that in my
Oh,
car
for
too.
sure.
I've actually lit the Palo Santo and then stuck it in my air conditioner vent.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So that it blows through the car, you know?
They don't
That's
have ashtrays.
nice.
They remember now they need them back, but for Santo,
No, I remember the
Santo.
first time I ever went in your car. It smells so good.
I have a little amber in a wood box you get at
Yeah.
those witchy stores. You know,
Yeah.
looks like a old, Sansubi speaker. Mm-hmm. Am I dating myself?
Yeah.
It's an old school speaker. Evan would know. He knows he likes.
He likes
stuff.
Yeah, he likes speakers. Look at them.
He likes that.
They're everywhere.
Do you follow the account Foos Gone Wild?
Of
on
course.
Instagram? Okay, I was gonna say because I
fucking
was
love it.
watching a video
sock
the other day.
check. Fucking sock check, bro.
I was watching a video the other day. I was like, I wonder if Craig follows this account.
Oh yeah, I love them. They're great.
So what do they say? Scante.
They're fucking fantastic. Net bangers, people trying to bang on them on the internet, and it's like you're gonna die in real life, bro.
Anyway, sorry to go off the tangent.
Okay.
People are like, "What the fuck are you
Look
talking
at Fool's
about?"
Gone Wild, and
Foos.
if you're white, don't. Not for you.
Also, I feel like it's only for people that are in LA.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't really apply to like New York, for
No.
instance, or like
Yeah, they
literally
got-
anywhere else in the country.
They got the Puerto Rican poppy vibes. They probably got poppies gone wild. You know what I mean? Poppies. Oh, I'm Latino. I can say these things. Champurrado.
I can't remember. Do you speak Spanish?
Poquito. I'm
Yeah.
whitewashed.
E2.
Yeah, it sucks. You're like, damn it, I'm
E2.
white.
I just said and you.
I was like, I think I know that.
Yo
Yo
también.
también.
Yo también. And I agreed because we're both
Yo
gringo.
también.
I used to know quite a bit. And when I would drink, it would come out in Mexico.
for-
I'd visit my... And I'm
That's
like,
actually real. When you drink and you're speaking Spanish with people,
Yeah.
you're like, I didn't know I knew that word, but apparently I do.
I swear to God. And then I stopped drinking. I got sober. I'll never drink again. I'm never doing narcotics
good
and
for you.
alcohol again. If God makes it... oh,
You do
know?
the
The,
shroomies
the
a little
natural,
weird.
the natural
The
God
natural
cider.
shit.
Chill.
Yeah.
That's chill.
And no one can get addicted to mushrooms, even though I ate them 5 days in a row one time. But, that's a different story. It was a good week. What was I talking about?
You're talking about Spanish.
Oh,
when you
it's just-
drink.
I got sober and then I was like half of it went away and I was like, what the fuck? Like, how does that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
When
you know
I drink,
what?
I start speaking German. It does come out.
What?
That's dope.
Yeah.
You German?
You're like, I never
Swiss
even learned
German.
it. It just starts coming out from my blood. I can just speak
Pouring
it.
out of my veins.
Yeah, good products, good designs just come out. Oh, a car.
All right.
All right, broads. Listen, I am a big proponent of brain breaks, okay? Pretty much all day long, I work for 50 minutes, take a 10-minute break, work for 30 minutes, take a 5-minute break, wash, rinse, and repeat. And one way I love taking a brain break is playing Best Fiends, the casual mobile puzzle game that I swear to you, I cannot stop playing.
Oh my God, same. The only difference is that I take about a 2-hour brain break, work for 10 minutes, take a 3-hour brain break.
I mean,
take
you
a
work.
2-hour Best Fiends break.
Listen, you can get more in than I can in those moments. Okay, God bless.
Anyway, you already know we have a little friendly competition going on. Last time I checked, I think I was winning. Maybe.
Okay, no need to
but
rub it
Best
in. No
Fiends-
need to rub it in.
Just, a little friendly competition. But Best Fiends has literally thousands of different levels to play through, and they add more each week. So you're never going to run out of puzzles to solve or characters to collect. And you can even play without any internet connection. So it's the perfect way to pass the time in the car or between work meetings, during Zoom meetings, all of it.
I challenge everyone I know to Best Fiend competitions because it's just so fun to keep playing. I have one going with Becca, like she was saying. I also have one with my husband. I even have a competition going with my sister, and I'm telling you, I'm obsessed. I love Best Fiends because you don't need to play all the time to have fun. You can play as much or as little as you like and still have the same great time. There's a good reason Best Fiends already has 100 million downloads and counting.
My goodness. Well, you can download Best Fiends for free today on the Apple App Store or Google Play. That's friends without the R. Best Fiends. Just don't blame us if you get slightly obsessed.
Sorry about it. Broads, I have been experimenting with using CBD in the past few years. We talk a lot about CBD in this episode, I think, because I've heard amazing things about it, that it helps stress, anxiety, trouble sleeping. And lucky for me, I struggle with all three of those. And I was desperate for a solution. And Feels CBD has worked wonders for me, okay? When I feel some stress coming on now, I drop a little bit of Feels in my mouth. And honestly, within minutes, I feel myself starting to relax. I don't know, honestly, how I ever lived without it. It just helps so much. And also with headaches, neck aches, all of those.
Plus, this is really this brand in particular, they're really quality and they have really high potency CBD, a lot of other brands don't. That's the cool
It's
thing about
fantastic.
Feels. Anyway, it's also delivered directly to your door. So you're always prepared for however you're feeling or whatever you may be experiencing. And at the first sign of pain or anxiety or sleeplessness, all you have to do is place a few drops under your tongue, and within minutes, you're going to start to feel a difference. And Feels is 100% au natural.
I was skeptical when I was considering using CBD, but the real human support at Feels helped me the entire way through. They walked me through when and how and just how much CBD to take to get the desired effects. And once you realize just how great Feels is, you can join the community to get your auto delivery to your doorstep once a month. It's amazing. And you'll even save money on every order as a member.
Amazing. Feels has us feeling our best every day, and it can help you too. You can become a member today by going to feels.com/chatty, and you're going to get 50% off your first order with free shipping. It's a really great deal. That's Feels with an A. So it's spelled FEALS.com/chatty. And there you can become a member and you're going to get 50% off automatically taken from your first order with free shipping. Feels.com/chatty, FEALS.
Get this, guys. This is coming out on Thursday, so I'm speaking to myself in the future. Today, on Thursday, I'm taking my first Zoom Spanish lesson with someone.
Oh, nice.
Oh my God,
guess
that's
what?
exciting.
Guess what? You take lessons with people from the actual country. So, like, I'm taking it with Marisol in Mexico.
Oh my God.
And because of the exchange rate, it's like $7 an hour.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
I need to do that.
So cheap. It's
Yeah.
$7 an hour, and they like all have good reviews. I'll send you the link.
Okay.
Just so you can go do an hour a week. I downloaded some Duolingo podcasts to listen to in Spanish on my drives. I'm going for it.
That shit helps, just having the Spanish channel all the time. I remember my grandma
boring
used-
as fuck.
Yeah. Well, not La Fea Más Bella. It's good.
Well, no, if you're watching, yeah, not the Spanish news channel. That's what I thought you said.
But that was my grandma's shit. But yeah, I'm whitewashed. But my grandma didn't speak English.
Yeah, neither did mine.
Yeah.
I just
So it's
never
such
had a
a weird-
conversation with her.
I know, see.
Yeah.
It was a lot of love. A lot of love.
Right? No,
There
that's
was,
really a
though. She
thing.
raised me. I lived with her for many years. Super close. Just language barrier.
I mean,
It's.
Have I told you guys the story when my grandma died and I knew she was going to die?
I was there when my
told
grandma
you.
died too. But yeah.
You
What?
wait.
So I was like driving down the freeway one day and I was like, literally hit me. And I was like, whew, like my abuela is going to die. Like and she wasn't sick or anything. And I was just like, I started to burst crying on the freeway. I started crying, which I don't normally do though. I was just sobbing and I was like really overwhelmed by the weight. Wrote her a letter, knitted her a blanket, knew she was going to die. Just casually knitted her a blanket.
yeah,
you
I
know?
was like, what?
No, it's like a little lap blanket. And then we normally go to her house for Thanksgiving. And the night before, even, I was talking to my ex-boyfriend. I was like, man, I'm going to see my grandma tomorrow. And I think it's going to be the last time I see her before she dies. And I just don't know how to handle talking to her and hanging out with her when I know she's going to die. Fuck, how do I handle that? And he was like, just make the best of it. So I went and we held hands and we ate pie together and we just sat there and watched TV, just me and her. And actually the rest of my family didn't even go to Thanksgiving. We weren't having it at her house. So I just went and sat with her. 5 hours later, we're at Thanksgiving at my other family's house. My dad gets a call. My aunt put her down to sleep and she just breathed her last breath right in that moment. Died like 5 hours later. Yep.
That's a sweet, peaceful way to go out, though. But that's crazy. Like our body, we're so intuitive and we have no idea.
Right?
I've heard lots of stories like that, just where like someone just started crying and then later like a horrible,
find
like
out,
a
yeah.
mom or a wife died.
Yeah.
And they're like, I cry, they didn't even know why they're crying. It
Knew something was
it's
happening.
it's fucking, and all that shit with twins. I mean, forget about
Yeah,
it.
the twin stuff is
Oh my God, that's wild. They're like, ah.
Yeah. Oh no, all those like documentaries that you watch and they literally go into another room and they poke one of the twins and
Shut
then
the
the other
fuck
twin
up.
in the
Oh,
other
yeah.
room like feels it.
Oh, they're
And you
connected.
see- yeah, they're
it's
fully
crazy.
connected.
It's crazy.
I love
We're all
that.
connected.
Wild.
More so than we ever could imagine. I have no proof, but I believe it.
But like, what is proof? That's some bullshit
Exactly.
anyway.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah.
What, it has to be done in a lab to be true?
You want to hear my story? It's pretty dark, but it's kind of funny too. It's really bad.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
What?
okay, go for it.
It's my grandma was passing and she was on a hospice. We knew it was coming, and she was a big Mexican lady. And I used to help take care of her, and she had the liquid, Vicodin and morphine. Like
You have told us the story.
Oh, I did? Okay.
so.
Okay, then we don't need to repeat it.
No.
Rewind. Go to the old episodes. You missed it.
Wait, I think you've told the story.
Yeah, I don't know if
You
it's
get high off of your grandma's medicine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I say goodbye to her, all doped up, and I say hi to Grandpa and Tupac.
Yeah, you did tell the
Okay.
story.
yeah.
As is only one of those stories.
Yeah.
I haven't done that more
I haven't done that twice. But yeah, pretty gnarly story. I didn't even remember it. My cousin told me I did it. And I was like, I said that? And she's like, yeah. I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I was swigging a little heavy that day.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm fine. Edit.
Evan, can you come in here for a moment? And timestamp this, please.
Screenshot that, Jess.
Just got hot in here.
Anyway, what's new, Craig?
I moved in with my girl.
Yes. Okay. Well,
I'm scared.
Okay, but from what I've heard, you're a very like actually neat, clean, like person to live with.
No, it's
no
the best
drama there.
decision. It just happened. Everything just happened.
how long had you guys been dating before?
We were dating before the pandemic,
Okay.
and then the pandemic hit, and she moved in just by default.
Okay.
And then she just paid rent for like 5 months and never stayed there. And then she moved into my studio apartment with no kitchen in West Hollywood.
I thought you meant she paid for your rent for like 5 months. I was
And I was
like,
like,
wow.
hell yeah.
No, I mean she
paid for hers unnecessarily.
Her
Yeah,
apartment
yeah.
was a storage unit,
Yeah.
and then she's like, "I'm moving in. It's been 5 months. I have not slept there."
Yeah.
And I was like, "All right." And then we did the studio. Of course, we almost murdered. We went through about 5 years in about 2 days.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like, you know how it goes. 3 months felt like 5 years. And then on her birthday, we went to the beach just to get the fuck out of Hollywood. And we parked and we walked by this beach apartment, and it was for rent, and the price was there, which for rent signs have the price always.
Yeah, please.
What are you doing?
Please.
But
But you want us to have to look it up?
So-
You want us to waste your time?
Yeah. It's like, I don't want to call you and be like, oh yeah, I'm poor. I can't live here.
You're
We
trying to
both
shame
lose.
me.
Talk
You're
never
trying to
again.
shame me.
Yeah.
Put the fucking price on. Anyways, the price was there. God bless them. I was like, normally, because if the price wasn't there, I wouldn't be like, I can't live there.
Yeah.
It's an ocean view.
You
I have
wouldn't
an
even have
I
called.
wouldn't even have called. Ocean. We literally look in. The guy's like, you want to see it? He sees us looking at it. We're like, yeah, we go in. I fucking
Where is this?
Redondo Beach, Hermosa Beach
yeah.
area. And then I literally black out, and then I was like, I'll take it. And then we just got it. And it was just like that.
Amazing.
And now we have a beachfront home.
It's a God thing.
It's
It is a
fucking
God thing.
crazy. I have a backyard, I have a front yard, I have a garage. I have tools now. I got a toolbox.
you have a washer and dryer in
I
there?
have I'm not in the unit,
Okay.
but like this.
All
like
right.
the garage.
And you have
All
a
right.
kitchen.
Four-
And you have a kitchen.
I have a kitchen. I have a sink. I did dishes in my bathtub for 8 fucking years, man.
That is crazy.
Is it just everything you've ever dreamed?
I'm already ready to level up.
You're
Because
like,
we were looking.
this shit now?
we have an ocean view, but it's a beach like it's 2 bedroom, but it's beach bungalow 2 bedroom.
Sure.
Everything's beachy. You're just like, okay, I hit my elbow on that wall. But
That's beachy.
it's beachy. It's just the kitchen's. Anyways, we also were some looky-loos, and we went in a condo right on the water, just like open house, you know?
yeah.
And we're just like, oh shit, like we want this one. It's just a couple mil.
Come on down to Long Beach. Come on down.
Long
to
Beach is dope.
Yeah.
The
My
price is right.
mom was in Wilmington, right in the hood.
There we
right
go.
next to Long Beach.
There we go. But you guys can have a nice little,
Yeah.
maybe not Belmont Heights, but maybe
Yeah.
a little.
No, we're not moving. If you saw it, like I'll show you pictures. You're just like,
Even just the clips
We
on Insta stories. I'm
eat
like, ooh.
cereal, standing barefoot in the grass.
I mean, that's amazing.
looking at the ocean, I giggle. I'm like, I got an ocean view.
Tsunami comes, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, what a way to go, you know?
I'll
that's
take
no
it. I'll be
scary.
like, hey, it was worth it. You inland motherfuckers, enjoy that dirt.
Let's start
It's
with the debate
unfortunate.
right
Getting
now.
wet.
Yeah, let's start. So we're gonna cover some intense debate
Oh,
topics.
yeah. My first debate, I'm making it up right now.
Please.
Best and worst natural disaster to die by.
Tsunami. We just did
Worst
that.
or best?
Best.
Best?
If I'm standing front row and I live there, well, I haven't had enough time, but maybe 10 years of the view, and then whack, I'll take it.
No, you got to drown still. I say I'm calling it right now. Tornado.
Wait, best way to die? What if do you realize?
Okay.
I think they're
Have
all
you-
pretty vicious.
Have you seen how people can get caught up in a tornado and like live? Like cows are just swirling through there. Like, can you imagine how horrific that is?
I picture being in my home and the tornado hits, something flies off the wall, hits me in the head, and I'm a goner.
But that's just unknown. Like you could just fly
Yeah.
up and fly down and you die on impact. You could go for a wild ride, get all sliced up during the process and be like, I'm not dead yet. And then go, hey, kaput. That seems pretty
True.
vicious.
And then you break all the bones in your body. And it takes a while for you to die. Okay, what about fire?
Oh,
Hear me
horrible.
out. Hear me 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 out.
Why? But this is a bad debate.
I know, I hate
I was
this.
just talking about the beach, and now I'm dying, man.
Don't care. I'm doing it. It's controversial.
It's controversial.
You pass out from the smoke.
No,
before you
I
die.
take the cold.
Oh yeah, I want to die from the cold. If I'm dying from
A
an
blizzard.
element,
Yeah, you know what?
a blizzard.
Blizzard.
Okay, I didn't consider the blizzard.
I'll take a
I'm with the
blizzard.
blizzard. You feel warm before you die.
warm. It's warm. This ice is warm.
Yeah.
Well, that's how you start. Yeah, that's how you start to go, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Family. Sinkhole. Best way to die.
What?
Sinkhole.
Buried alive? Buried alive?
No, you just drop.
Suffocating in sand.
You just drop.
That's the worst. I'll take water
and
over
then the
sand.
drop, you die via the drop.
Oh, like if it's a 5,000 foot sinkhole.
I mean,
You don't know.
even
What
if it's like a 40-foot sinkhole.
What if it's just a crumbler?
Yeah, but
and you
probably
just go
break
down
all
and you
your
just.
bones.
I've seen a Princess Bride, okay? I'm not going in the sand.
I
yeah,
mean,
she's
that
not
has-
talking about sand. She's talking about literally just a
no,
drop
I'm talking
in
about
the
a
earth.
sinkhole. Have you not seen like proper sinkholes?
I thought
Okay.
it was just like
I'm gonna
quicksand
tell you. I'm gonna
shit.
tell you a story about
No,
somebody.
it's like when a house suddenly there's a sinkhole and it
There
just
was a
like,
man-
If there's like a cave underneath or some shit and it gets unstable, there will suddenly just be a sinkhole in there.
I'll take a blizzard
I'm
because that
about
way
to-
I'm closer to the devil.
I'm about to make you freak you out at nighttime. There was a guy I read once who was sleeping in bed and he got a sinkhole, just his bed, and it went down like 100 feet. Boom. You can look it up. This guy just sinkhole in the middle of the night.
That's demonic.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sinkhole. Boom.
What kind of voodoo was he into, man? What'd you do in your past life,
He
bro?
deserved it.
You know?
I mean, I don't know.
Come on. I don't. Yeah, fuck that guy.
What the fuck?
I think God chose him for a reason. Get out of here.
Sinkhole.
Purge from the earth immediately.
They're
Go-
scary. They're very scary, but I feel like it could end quickly. Earthquake, one of my biggest fears. You know this. I'm so scared of earthquakes.
When I'm
don't-
terrified with the earthquake, I'm terrified of getting my body trapped under something for like 10 days and them not finding me and me having a slow, painful death.
I'm not scared of them. I don't know why. I'm just like, whoa, I kind of giggle.
But yeah, but what if a beam falls
I mean,
on
yeah,
you?
that's for sure going to get scary. But until
Eventually.
that happens, I have no fear of them I have no reason. I don't know why.
The aftermath is the scariest part to me. You get the big one hit, you survive. No one has any sort of electricity or power or water for like a month, and you're
Real
like,
shit.
and then people start going mental.
Stop it.
No, that's my biggest. It's that Armageddon shit. It's that zombie apocalyptic
No.
business. That's my biggest fear about the
No.
earthquake.
I was little when the Northridge one happened, but I remember it being gnarly and like freeways
Fuck.
split, and I was probably
Cars
like
just
9
going
or
off.
10. And I remember like my dad, we had to run out of the house.
Yep.
But like, I don't know. I just didn't know what was going on, you know?
I mean, they are kind of like the least scary in terms of like the actual event. Like, I take it back when I said tornado. What the hell was I thinking? It's basically like a monster coming towards you and you don't know if it's going to hit you or not. Like a tornado, you know, it's very menacing and just like, have you seen the videos when people are like tornado chasing and you just see this
Oh my God.
vortex headed towards you? I mean, that is otherworldly. Earthquake, on the other hand, yeah, the earth's just fucking shaking.
But
like, it's not that
no,
scary
but
to
this is the
experience.
And they're
difference.
never that long. I guess if they were longer, for sure I'd start getting scared, but I've just.
Little BB earthquakes aren't scary. We're talking about the big one. Also, here's the,
big one.
thing.
Okay, the big one,
tornadoes,
yeah, I'm
most of the time,
scared. I'm
most
scared.
of the time they can predict when a tornado is coming. So you hear the alarms going off and you're like, okay,
That's.
versus an earthquake. The
Eerie
earthquake,
sound.
they don't know when the earthquake's coming. The earthquake comes out of nowhere.
Cats know.
True.
They do start to all of a sudden get a
I
little
got two.
weird.
I got two.
But they'll give you like a minute long warning. It's not long
I'll
enough.
go outside and go to the ocean and get
I mean,
hit.
straight up, you can, if you start feeling the earthquake, you can run outside or you can go get
You're
under
not
a
supposed to
table or
run
some
outside, by the way, guys.
Don't give a shit. I'm doing it.
Why?
because natural things will hit you versus
Like
you're supposed
trees.
to find the triangle of like support or something. It's like
Yeah.
leaning
Under
up
a-
against that something could,
Next to a heavy wood desk or
yeah,
something.
yeah, something like that.
I was looking for it. The
Yeah.
fridge. Next
Do you know
to
what?
the fridge.
Do you know what,
The
natural
fridge could
disaster?
fall on you.
Yeah, the fridge could fall. on
Okay,
you.
okay. In the fridge. In the fridge.
Maybe under that table is where I would go.
It's pretty. It's a little table.
No, fuck it.
but-
There's
I'm-
nothing outside that
I'm
can hit
running
me. I'm running
outside.
outside
I'm
too.
running outside.
Me too.
Fuck that shit.
You can't stop
Guys,
me.
I'll take a
I'm telling
power
you.
line. I'll take it.
Yeah, you're gonna get ripped. Do you know what used to scare the shit out of me? Because
Tell
at
me.
Dante's Peak was volcanoes. Volcanoes.
Oh, that's the worst one.
scared
That's the
me.
worst one.
Volcanoes. I
what
just said volcanoes.
Volcano.
Volcanoes.
Ah.
I went to Pompeii.
Did you really?
And you know, all those people just I mean,
Yeah,
but they suffocated from the ash first before the lava.
Oh
hit
yeah,
them.
that's better.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah. I'll take your grandma's way to die.
Yeah, just put someone your child putting you to bed peacefully.
Just love. Just utter love and peace.
Pie too. And pie.
Yeah, pie. Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Good way.
Oh, yeah.
Give me some pie.
That's so nice.
But volcanoes.
Volcanoes are the scariest. Dante's Peak, the scene where they find the couple because they jumped into that pond that ended up being acidic.
I forgot avalanche. I would still prefer blizzard, but does blizzard count? But avalanche, I feel like that would just knock you out.
No,
Yeah.
bro. Sometimes people get with a snow avalanche. Sometimes you get trapped under there for like 2 hours before you finally suffocate to death. Like if you get trapped with a snow avalanche, they've created like for professional skiers like sensors so that you can alert and so they can find you with the sensor because they can if they find you within like an hour or some shit. If you conserve your air, like you'll be fine.
Yeah, they're all pretty bad.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Back to the blizzard. I'll take the blizzard.
Yeah, I think I'll take the blizzard
I'll take
too.
blizzard for 200.
I'll take
please.
blizzard from Dairy Queen. Heart attack for yes in the 80s. Thank you.
The cold is just much better, I think.
Yeah, except all the parts when you're so cold.
Yeah, except for that part.
Except the part that I tried cryptotherapy or whatever that is once.
Cryptocurrency. It's freezing. Dogecoin. I went to the local freezer called Dogecoin. Anyways. That was something I would do.
Listen, NFTs are on my mind.
Cryo?
Cryo. I did that.
Cryo.
It's fantastic. Slept like a baby. Very cold.
But that's what I was going to say. I was such a baby, I could barely do it. I
did it.
barely do it.
I did the negative, what is it, 150, 200 degrees?
I don't remember.
Guys, we should do like if we had a YouTube, which I mean we do, but if we had like a YouTube where we do videos, we should all do an ice bath.
Oh, God.
I've been doing,
Cold
only
showers?
the ocean, cold showers for sure.
Yeah.
But as soon as winter hit, we were doing it every day. I don't give a fuck. Summer, the Pacific Ocean's
It's
freezing.
so warm? Oh.
No, it's freezing. Are you
It's
kidding?
always cold.
It's so cold.
No,
Where are
like
you going
in
swimming?
August, September, I go swimming in the ocean, no problem.
Okay, well, like 2 months of the year, it's
it's
okay.
super warm.
Besides those 2 months, it's freezing. It's
cold,
It's
cold.
freezing. Anyways, we've done it like 3 times in winter because it's just like fuck.
Cool.
It's the best. Every time we do it, we're like, that's the best shit ever. You don't get out, you're
feel
not
alive.
cold. You're alive. The adrenaline's pumping, and it's weird how you get out of freezing water and you're freezing, and then you're like minty numb but not cold. It doesn't make any sense.
You know what's the best when you go for a run on the beach, even if it's in cold weather, but you get so hot from your run and then you run in the ocean?
That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. Except for the cramps in your calf.
Yeah, I was going to say, except for the side stitches when you run, because I don't like that part.
But yeah, that's how you do it. Overheat and then jump in.
the best.
It's fantastic. It's good. I don't know why I don't do it
It's
more.
life. It's life affirming. What you really need is a sauna in your apartment.
Yeah.
I do.
That second bedroom.
I do.
In your new multi-million-dollar home.
That's the next one. We'll put it in
With
there.
the sauna, yeah.
Good for the
Saunas
brains.
aren't as expensive as you'd think.
No.
The little pop-up ones.
No, you can get like wooden ones that are like kits.
Oh.
Like I found one that was used. Someone just like was like, I don't use my sauna that much, and they fold like they come into wooden pieces. You can get it for like $800.
Yeah, Facebook Marketplace is your friend.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Get some dressers on there.
Yep.
Let me tell you. Nightstands. Whew, good deals.
Did you go
Okay,
on there?
topics.
Okay, so here's a good one. Important debate. What is better? If you were extremely big or extremely small?
Small.
Pecker? What are you talking about?
You,
Oh,
a
me?
giant or a borrower?
Oh, a borrower. I forgot about them.
Oh, man.
Small.
The tough questions.
Okay, but like,
Big.
Guys, no. Listen to me.
I don't
if you
know.
were big, the government would want to run experiments on you.
But same if you were small.
No, you can escape them. They wouldn't be able to find you.
I don't know.
You live under the radar as a very small person.
Here's the thing.
What sizes are we talking about?
Like a couple of like 2 inches.
Yeah, right. Are we talking about micro or 2 inches?
No, we're talking like 2 inches. Listen though, if you're a borrower, right, and you're 2 inches, you can't run away from normal sized
but like
people.
if it's my life,
Have you heard of cats? You're going to die.
Yeah.
You're
Guys-
a mouse.
guys, if it's my life right now, I have loved ones that would protect me We just wouldn't do video with the audio, you know.
Well, no, I would hold you. Hey guys, I'd hold you like this. It would be like this, and I'd sit like this the whole time, and you'd sit on my hand with your little feet hanging off, and you'd be like, ding, ding,
That'd
ding,
be
ding, ding,
so
and dangling.
cute. I'd be so cute. It would be so cheap. You got guys. You gotta think logically. Come on. If you're giant, the amount of money you'd have to spend on food. The amount of money you'd have to spend on materials for your home. You're tiny. You live like a fucking queen. You have a tiny little hot tub. You have tiny little, you could fill up the bathtub. You've got a giant pool to swim in. As long as you've got someone watching out for you, taking care of you, you can eat the finest foods because you only eat tiny little bits.
I think I might have switched teams.
But everything's a threat. You're living in horror about everything. A vacuum cleaner, a cat, a crow, a fucking crow, man.
If Evan's taking care of you, he would just wear a little hat with a little chair, and you'd just ride around on his head. And then you could sneak you onto airplanes. No problem.
You know what I would do?
On, guys. You live in La Vida Loca.
I would have
for the price of one.
You'd have to have a sword on you just for the rodents. Like,
Yeah, but that's your sword is so
cute.
tiny.
A little gun.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's everything is very
really
frightening.
Cute. I don't think they make them that smart.
Pew pew. It just feels like a little splinter if someone gets it in their leg.
It shoots a sand particle.
Maybe
little. I'm little now.
But I wouldn't want Evan to have to deal with me. I would be like, you need to continue to live your life, and like I don't want you to worry about
the cost of living.
Okay, how
Evan
big?
would love it. You guys would save so much money.
But then what would happen?
Your clothes, you could have a custom tailor make you tiny.
We could never be intimate again. I'd have to hold onto his dick like this.
That's true.
Scale it and then slide down, and scale it and slide down, and that's it. So I'd have to be like, you need to go make love to other people, and then I would just creep.
How big though? We never said that.
2 inches.
No, big, like giant.
Oh,
how giant?
Oh, that's you make a good point.
Like
3 stories or 7
or
feet?
Like 20 feet.
No, like 20 feet.
20. Okay, 20 feet's that's just uncomfortable.
That's 2 stories.
Yeah, 2 stories.
Yeah, I'll do tiny. I don't want to. I'd rather hide than just be like, ah!
Yeah, exactly. People would be scared of you. Exactly. If you're tiny, people are like, oh, cute. If you're big, people are like, disgusting. Exactly. Kill him. Tie him down like Gulliver's Travels.
But that is true, because I guess if I was 20 feet, I would just sit in the backyard, and Evan would have to like fashion a large house around me to like protect me like a tent, and I just would never go out.
You plant a lot of palm trees.
How are you guys going to have sex even if you're 20 feet?
You're not. It's going to be the same exact thing. Just different scenario.
Yeah, it would just be like, I don't know. I don't even know. They would be quick though.
You'd be like, whoa.
You'd crush him.
I mean, but like maybe 20 feet, would I crush him? How big are my hands?
You just have to like line up some trash cans and
you're 20 feet.
Spray it with soap. Be like, fuck the trash can.
Dude, if you're 20 feet, your hand would be like, I don't know, the size of that? No.
My hand would be like this big, maybe?
Big.
Okay, let's see. How tall are you right now? 5'2"? Just kidding. Okay, you're 5.5 feet. You multiply you by 4. So multiply your hands by 4. That's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Your hands are gonna be like 3 feet long.
I don't want to be big.
So exactly, your hands would be the fucking size of these lights.
Oh, yeah. I guess you won this round.
Thank you, guys.
I just would be very scared all the time.
And you would be an
if I was
experiment.
little.
You would be an experiment either way, but less of an experiment, small, big. They would just get you the bed. Where are you running, bro?
Exactly.
Or fast.
Exactly my point.
I feel like they would want to be. They'd be more keen though on if you were very, very small, because they'd be like, this probably is going to be better for the environment if we could figure out how to make everyone very,
but
very
Evan
small.
would be able to hide you away so fucking easily.
Just this little pocket.
I want to be small right now. If someone gave me the option to shrink down that small, I'd do it.
What?
I've seen Willy Wonka. Have you seen what happens to Mike TV? It's a nightmare.
Yeah, that's true.
He gets this big and he puts them in the purse. And
That's the thing. You'd have someone like, let's just say I have these thoughts right now that Evan would take good care of me. What if he just get annoyed with me and would just be like, you're bugging me today, and like put me in a cabinet?
I don't think that would
have my
happen.
phone.
But he'd forget, you know, and be like, oh shit,
be
I
like-
left you on top of the car.
I'd be like,
Because you can't hear me when I'm yelling.
my phone would be, imagine how
It's
cute.
like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Imagine how cute my Apple Watch would be, like a big iPad, and you'd be like dialing. You'd be like, Mom,
have to-
help me.
do this, but your hands be too small to hit the button.
Okay, no, if you're 2 inches for an Apple Watch, the Apple Watch is like this big.
I guess I'm also in my brain picturing Honey, I Shrunk the Kid size, where then that ant is like the most
Yeah, that's
horrifying
too small.
thing
That's
ever.
too small.
Yeah.
I don't know.
A rat would
Classic
be menacing.
movies.
But
That was great. Great run.
I would
Love
just
Honey, I
live
Shrunk
life
the
as a
Kid.
voyeur. I'd travel around on one of those little remote control cars, and I would just spy on people.
Just
Slip onto private jets, all that kind of thing. That'd be gross, though. You'd see how like gross the carpet is and shit.
I go to the beach and get taken out by a hawk and reset and come back.
Yeah,
as
I'm
a,
like, let's get rid of this.
your next life. Yeah,
and then in your next life,
Sir,
you're giant.
I'll just sing the Lion King. Circle of
you
life.
could just have someone. You could literally just flush yourself down the toilet.
I'm out of here.
But you wouldn't be able, I mean, to try to fashion to get that thing to,
You know,
Just
you'd
clog the toilet. in your
no,
head.
you just hide in there and then wait until someone goes to the bathroom.
you'd get so good at being crafty.
That's the worst death ever. I want to get shitted on and then flushed.
Okay, you're right.
Oh,
What did you say?
Just looking up.
Ah, yo, that's really hairy. Wow. Wow.
I was thinking you'd have to get very crafty. You'd have to fashion little things all the time because you couldn't just flush the toilet. You'd have to like get little rope and like make a little thread out of rope. Just like, it'd be wild.
Okay, I have a question. If you had to live in any store, what store would you live in?
Oh, man. I don't even want to know what my first impulse was.
What was your
As a child, I always wanted to stay over the night in Target. That was like my dream, to hide in a Target and then play with all the toys when it shut down.
FAO Schwartz when it was still around, the toy store?
Oh, you're bringing it back. Remember Montgomery Ward's?
Oh, yeah.
Woolworths?
Yeah,
Remember
Woolworths. Yeah.
Ooh, KB Toys. Oh, I don't know. Well, if I guess I'm a child, it's gonna be Toys R Us. But if I'm worried about survival, probably like a Target or a Walmart.
What if you don't have to worry about like food?
Like a Nordstrom's, you know, like ooh, jackets.
Sexy.
Maybe a museum,
That's not a store.
but it's kind of like a store.
Maybe the library.
What about Costco?
Oh yeah,
Oh.
I fucking love Costco.
It's always so cold in Costco,
That's
though.
true.
I'm not a
But
fan
they
of how
have
cold it is.
barbecues and the porch heaters, you know. Just,
That's true.
they
They
have
sets.
everything. Yeah,
Trampolines?
yeah.
It's
They
very
really have
true.
everything
And they
there.
have samples, which are the perfect
Yeah.
size for you.
They have Alaskan
Are we
king
tiny
crab
now?
legs
Yeah.
too.
Oh, I thought we were being tiny in these stores.
Oh wait, we're tiny?
No.
Just for fun? Costco. You
Costco
win.
would be good
You
if you were 20 feet tall, though.
I thought that we
Yeah.
were. I thought we were tiny.
No,
Okay.
not anymore.
I can operate a forklift. It's really easy.
Yeah. Okay, then Costco definitely. If I have my current size, but you know.
Okay, next question.
Okay. Would you rather be covered in fur or scales?
Fur.
Fur.
Easy.
What?
Yeah, scales is fucking weird. If you pet a snake the wrong way, it's fucking you're like, oh, that's off-putting. To say the
Not to
least.
mention, if you hate being cold, aren't you cold all the time if you have scales?
Yeah, they need the heat rock and the sun.
Well,
Fur,
then
you
you
just
just-
so warm.
They're cold-blooded.
But then you would overheat with fur. You'd be so hot.
Yeah, you just have you heard of Manscaped?
Too bad they're not.
True, you can
You can
remove
bleep
fur.
that out.
No,
Manscaped is one of our.
It's one of our
just
sponsors.
Not
You're
today.
welcome.
unfortunately,
Sorry,
I'm giving them
not today.
free ad space. No, but think about scales. Okay,
Okay,
No,
we
I
get
have.
it. You pick
I have.
scales. I know.
It's
That's
kind
what
of
you think.
sexy.
Okay, fish.
You know what I mean?
Okay,
It's kind of
okay,
sexy.
okay,
I was
fish
thinking.
girl.
I was thinking more like snake skin. Like it's like a constant print on you.
I'm still going fur. Have you pet a bear? Because I haven't.
Bro, imagine your fingers, but scales. That's fucking scary.
Imagine hairy knuckles. My cousin's got them. I'll show you.
Do you know what's disgusting? Remember that movie, The 13th Year? It was a Disney Channel movie about the boy who turns into a mermaid.
Oh yes.
I don't remember that at all.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I would live my mermaid life.
I hated that movie. There's a scene where he's putting his hand under the faucet and the scales are showing when he puts his hand under the faucet. Like, and something about it just was disgusting to me. So, hell no.
Yeah,
something
fish.
about scales.
Fish. They're just ugly.
What about snakes? What about snakes? Like Jess was saying.
Yeah, like a snake. Snakes. Or like a sexy
like a lizard,
lizard.
like
yeah.
a rough lizard.
Yeah, just
the ones
like,
with the gizzards and the spikes. Yeah,
No,
I'll choose the fur.
Like a hot version.
Oh, a gecko.
Yeah.
They're
Ooh,
sexy.
they are kind of sexy.
Cool.
And or like a little chameleon.
I'm still going with hair.
Yeah, me too. Fur.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
What's scarier? The ocean? Speaking of fishies, the ocean or space?
I'm terrified of the ocean.
I'm terrified of space though too.
There's never been a moment where I'm not thinking, what's under me? Like
Yes. Yes.
I still go in, but I'm just like, there's shit down there.
Space is more peaceful. The ocean's like dark and chaotic.
Right? No one can hear you scream in space.
Yeah, you're in their turf. There's
Yeah.
sharks, whales,
Those
seals.
weird creatures real down
Oh, the deep now.
with the-
No. Oh my God. Oh my
The
God.
no light fish.
When they take those little subs down and you see like the
that is
bottom
just
of
crazy.
the ocean,
How is
it's
that real?
hell.
How is that real?
And they don't know
It's hell.
what's down there. They don't have the technology to keep going deeper. I mean, I'm
that
sure
is
we'll get there.
just- The fact that it just crushes you with the
Yeah.
sheer force once you get.
The fact that we can go to Mars, but we can't get to the bottom of the
Stop
ocean.
it. That
The
is,
fact that-
stop it. I haven't even thought about
No,
that.
and then they say this all the time. I hope it still rings to be true. But like, we know more about space than we do about our oceans. Like, because we can explore it. And
What the fuck lives
isn't it
down
insane?
there?
Oh my God.
No one
What lives
knows.
down there?
No one knows.
Is that where we came? That is where we came
There's
from.
theories where megalodons
Definitely.
are still alive. They just went deep and they just are just
For
giant
real?
predators.
They're just
There's all sorts
hanging
of
out?
theories and evidence, and like, but it's just hard to have proof because they don't have subs that could go down a bajillion
It's like a black
miles,
hole.
whatever
It's
it is.
a black
yeah.
hole.
Yeah, it's crazy.
With creatures inside
We
of
haven't
it.
even gone.
With
We don't
unknown
even.
creatures.
We still don't even know what's in the core of the Earth. Like
Unknown
you said, we can go
portals.
to other planets, but we
There's
literally
certain-
don't know what's in the center of the Earth. We don't know. It's
people
theories.
have like a hollow theory Earth, and the truth is like no one fucking knows.
We
like
have no idea.
no one's been down there. It's like unless you drilled all the way through, you don't know.
You know what I lay
Scary.
awake and think about sometimes? It's the scariest thing to me in the whole entire world are the giant squid that are 100 feet
Yeah,
in the deep parts of the ocean.
yeah.
You guys.
100 feet.
First of
100 feet.
all, when I see a squid that's this big, it's really fucking scary looking, and they have a beak, and they've got their weird tentacles. They have fucking beaks. 100 feet long.
It's insane. And they
100
just
feet.
eat and suffocate their
Yeah,
victims.
with their huge beak
Oh.
that's just like inside.
100.
Oh.
Think about that though. Like that is bigger than most people's apartments. Like
100
in LA.
feet.
I love those, Ken Burns documentary about the deep or whatever, the planet.
yeah.
The shit they get a footage of that, and you're like, what?
Yeah, when we
What
have
is that?
Think about whales. Like also even whales. Like
Like a
think
blue
about
whale? It's the size of what? 4 buses or some shit? What the fuck?
how is that real?
I don't know.
and they just kind of and they're just out there and they're so small in comparison to the rest.
Oh, I heard whales mating. They're
You did?
yeah. When we were going to bed, that's how close we were. It was the
Oh,
coolest shit
wow,
ever.
Wow.
That's magical.
My lady woke up. I was like, "What the fuck is that?" Sadie, my lady Sadie, and she was just like, "I was like, oh, that's just whales."
Like that was just me.
She's like, that was just me going.
Wait, wow.
It was so cool.
yeah,
Whale sharks. I've swam with whale sharks before.
I'm terrified. I think I can handle shit like that. And then I went snorkeling and like one small fish touched me and I was like, I was like, what? It's changed. Oh, sorry. I just raised my 2 older sisters. I'm a ladies guy, not a guys guy.
It is so scary when you go out on a boat and you throw your like snorkeling gear on.
I've never
and you,
done it.
And you jump
I've never
in
done it. I'm
to the
not-
middle of the ocean.
No, I'm not
and
down.
You're like, what the
I'm
fuck is
not down.
underneath?
I'm
A
not
certain
down.
frantic. I'll talk about the alive. But now you're breathing
Yeah.
through a little straw and you're going. And then something fucking goes whack, and you're like, and then you go gulp, and I'm like, "Ah!" And I'm over here like, I'm a tough guy. I'm spazzing out, dying. Oh my god, fuck snorkeling.
Oh,
No,
I say I'm a big snorkeling fan because it's the horror adrenaline rush because I am so scared of the ocean. But swimming with whale sharks is wild because they go in like pods, so there'll be like 12 of them, and you're just there. And
How
they like
big are those motherfuckers?
they'd vary, but like a lot of them would be like 50 feet long. They're huge, maybe bigger. I don't know.
No.
And they have their big mouths that they open and they go like this. They
there's
go
no teeth
"Bum,"
though.
and there's no
Yeah,
teeth.
There's no
But
teeth.
then you're trying to.
Could you swim inside?
But then you're trying to stay away because I was all paranoid. I was like, the mouth. Yeah.
Would it be possible for you to slip inside its mouth?
I mean, maybe.
I swam with sharks in Mexico at Ex-Cadet with no cage, but they were like, but they had teeth, but they were like the gray
Wait, are they
shark.
the drugged out ones? Because I hold
have
one of those,
no
and they
idea.
were like limp, and it was like
What?
Oh no, they
What?
swim around you.
Guys, what are you talking about?
an Iscaret or X.
I don't know if they were drugged out, but they were swimming. They were circling us, and I was terrified, and I can't believe I did it.
Yeah, that's impressive if you're afraid of the ocean
A long
animals.
time ago, I was on the sauce.
You're like, I don't remember it.
Yeah, and I have a bit about it, and this is also true. We touched its like shark dick, and
Why? Did they ask you to?
no,
Hey, kid, touch that shark stick.
no, because the
do
shark.
it. Do it.
It was me and my sister Nicole, and they put the shark on your lap. They flip it up, tummy side up, so they go to sleep when that happens.
Okay.
And then they had this thing.
They
and
go to sleep. They drug them.
we knew what it was. No, but they really do. I saw Shark Week. They might
They
drug
go to
them
sleep
too.
when you flip
When
them
you flip
over?
them over, they go to a hypnotic state. I
Is that
learned
all
that.
you have to do to a shark? Is if it's getting near you,
Roll
just
it
be like,
over, roll it over, rub its tummy, jerk him off, send him on his way. But we touched it. In the bit, I say we didn't know what it was. We knew what it was.
Mm-hmm.
But I swear on my life, like poop, piss, or cum came out of that fucking shark and floated onto me and my sisters and stained our skin for like 5 months. And I turned it into a whole story bit.
Like 5 months.
I swear on my life. I swear to fucking God. And
it fucking is printed on you.
And the whole end of the story to the bit is like, and then it's true. I would check in with my sister, be like, "Dude, you still got that shark jizz stain on your tummy?" And she's like, "Yeah."
Wait, it was on your skin?
Yeah, and it like burned. It was like acidic. Some fucking fluid, man. I don't know what it was.
I think you got impregnated by the shark.
We did.
I think
Two beautiful kids. Great kids. Good. They swim great. No, yeah, it was the weirdest shit ever. It was the weirdest.
What?
Yeah, no, I swear to God.
That is insane.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I don't know what that was coming out of it because I'm pretty sure they were drugged. I don't know about this whole flippy upside down thing, but
Maybe for you, no, but they swam. Like, do they swim on drugs?
the one that I went to a little stop and they had
I was dead.
No, I mean it might have been. It was in this little tiny
Stop it.
like fenced
I'm
off
getting
area.
depressed.
No, me too. And
no, that was not our case.
Okay.
We were in a giant swimmable tank that was like 40 humans, 6 shark handlers, and like 6 sharks. They fed them. They swam around you. They were docile sharks, but still, when you fed them, they
Just
were
like docile Shamu.
yeah, yeah. I can't believe I did it. I cannot believe I did
Well-
it. I was swimming like this, like get back.
shoo. No, mine was just in this little it was like a 5x5 foot like sectioned off thing, and everyone was like taking photos with it, and they would just pick it up and hold it.
Oh yeah, that's
And
a
we
dead
didn't know
shark.
that they were gonna
That's
do
a
that.
dead shark.
And my dad loves animals, and my dad was like going off on everyone, and I was like, "You're so embarrassing," because I was like 15. But I mean,
I
he
mean,
was
I
right.
agree with your dad,
Yeah.
but you're not gonna change today.
No.
You're just gonna get beat up.
Yeah, that's what it was just more like, hey, let's just go
let it-
on
Let's
our
just
way.
film this, put it on the internet, say don't do this.
No, he was like, why did you take me here? Not warn me. He was like a little traumatized.
Yeah.
But
I
anyways.
stopped going fishing with my dad. It's so brutal. You have to kill him. I'm like,
no, I can't do the fishing.
to like kill it. I'm like, no.
Do you not get seasick?
No, I don't get seasick at all, but I get sick when they kill the fish.
I never
Very
been
brutal.
fishing.
Ugh, delicious.
Deep
though.
sea fishing.
It's so fun.
I've never been more sick in my life. We were getting out. We went on the boat, and it was mine and Evan's family. We get on the boat. 2 seconds out, the boat starts going
Yeah.
like this.
You're
All of
donezo.
us, except my dad and Evan, puking our brains out the side of the boat. But Evan's dad, he was like, I spent this money. We're doing this. And
Yeah.
we're all puking for hours.
Oh my
and he
God.
wouldn't let us go back in because he was like, we purchased this.
don't
Why
I've
wouldn't you
never
take
been like-
Dramamine?
I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Damn.
All of us took Dramamine, and even I think it was a rough time. The waters were pretty rough too. The boat was doing this the
I
whole
got
time.
lucky. I just never have been affected by it.
I don't think I've ever been like out in the deep sea.
No, I've been in like 3-day fish trips with my pops, and yeah, there was always a couple people just puking all night. You hear them, you're like, oh,
It was horrible.
tough break, and you're eating
Suckers.
the cheeseburger. Bitch. It was sad.
Oh, I got humped by a seal once.
Seals are scary too. They bite.
Yeah, they do bite. I was
a little scary.
I was a little freaked out. I was pretty young too. I was maybe like 12, and we were snorkeling in Hawaii, and this beautiful, they're called monk seals. And this seal all of a sudden came up to the boat, and everyone was like so excited. And it kind of was interacting with me a lot, and then started humping me, and they had to like come and rescue me.
Oh my God.
Because I'm trying to swim and I'm 12, and this thing kept like getting on top of me. They had to fish me out of the water.
You thought
It
you were a little
loved me.
sexy seal friend.
Maybe it was my scales.
Yeah, maybe. You saw your true self.
Nice.
It's
Good
just like,
callback.
ooh. Okay, broad. So we're a little wild in this episode, but we're just going to take a quick pause and just get a little calm. And I want to let you know, if you live by the mantra, less is more, I respect that. I really do. But less is more does not apply to sleep. Okay. When it comes to good quality shut-eye, more is always more. But I will be the first to admit that I am not the best when it comes to winding down for the night. As much as I look forward to sleep, I always end up pulling out my phone. And next thing I know, it's 1 a.m. and I'm far down a TikTok rabbit hole, dreading the moment my alarm goes off the next morning.
Girl, I've been there. I've been there. It sounds way too familiar for me. And if it sounds way too familiar for you, you've got to try the calm. Try calm, not be calm. Calm. It's the best way to unwind at the end of the day. And you're going to drift peacefully and easily into a full night of rest. Calm has a whole library of programs that are designed and dedicated for a healthy night of sleep. They've got soundscapes, guided meditations. They've got over 100 sleep stories narrated by some of the most soothing voices like Kelly Rowland and Laura Dern. They are fabulous.
They're so good. Also, Cillian Murphy and Harry Styles.
Your fave.
Speaking you to sleep, okay, yes, please. Over 85 million people around the world already use Calm to help ease them into amazing sleep. That's a lot of well-rested people, all thanks to Calm. I know that I feel my best when I practice good sleep habits, and with Calm, I actually look forward to turning off my social media and winding down for the end of the night. I've really been loving the sleep meditations they offer, and I swear I can see a difference in the quality of rest I get when I use Calm. It's made such a difference for me. I recommend Calm to pretty much everyone I know.
And for listeners to the show, Calm is offering a special limited time promotion of 40% off of Calm's premium subscription at calm.com/chatty. That's 40% off unlimited access to Calm's entire library, and new content is added every week. So get started today at calm.com/chatty. That's calm.com/chatty.
All right.
So Ocean is the scariest.
Yeah. Space, you just suffocate.
Yeah, and I feel like that one is just, there's no time to process the
That's what I'm saying.
pain,
You
right?
kind of like,
This is a vacuum
though
and you
you
die.
can't breathe
I
anymore.
will say that I was
And
listening.
your oxygen slowly dips out. So it's not even like, you're just kind of like, you lose consciousness.
But even if they crack the shit, you know, it's instant, right? Like your helmet gets cracked.
I don't think so. I think you suffocate.
That's how it was in Armageddon. I don't know. They were like,
I think it depends where you are, how far you are out in space.
I did, though, watch up a podcast the other day, one of Lex Friedman's podcasts, and I forget what his name is, and he's like this space expert, and it was the scariest thing I've ever listened to. But it was also kind of peaceful in the sense that, like, you're like, oh, we just have no idea. It's so
how chaotic
wild.
the universe is, and
Yeah.
there's just black holes and supernovas that could swallow us whole, and just
I don't
asteroids.
even know what
and
that
we just are
means.
like,
I can't comprehend. I'm like, what does that even mean? Like, what is a black hole? I just don't, I can't, my brain can't even go there.
from my very poor understanding, it's just like a vortex that, like, light can't even escape. It just
But
sucks.
then, like, what happens? Like, what
No
happens
one
when you
knows.
die? Like, do you get crushed? Like, do you suffocate? Like, if you have enough oxygen? Like,
you could even, like, you could go through a black hole and just enter another dimension, or you could cease to exist, or you could this or that. Like,
I
no
wanna
one
go in a black
you could
hole.
time travel. No one knows, and that's
wanna
what
go.
I love that shit, because, like, no one, unless you've been through it.
well,
Unless
I've seen Interstellar. I know what happens.
yeah, you end up in the bookshelf.
Yeah.
Great movie. Great movie.
So good.
Talk
I
about a
want them to
weeper.
send me
That's-
into a black hole when I'm like on the verge of death when I'm old.
Yeah, no, I want to go in. I want
Push
to go.
me in a
I'll
black
go
hole.
now.
Let's do
I
it
got
right
a
now.
nice
Let's
jacket.
YouTube.
Let's
Who the
go.
fuck
Let's
cares?
YouTube
Yeah.
that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you
us in
seen
a
the way
black
this
hole.
planet's going? I'll take my chances.
It's true. It's true.
What if you go into another dimension?
But he
I
was
wanna
talking
go.
about in the podcast starting new civilizations and how they're planning on doing that, and it's wild.
I know.
Oh my god!
So I know people
wild.
say, you know, I know that what's his name's an asshole. Tesla. What's his name?
Elon.
Elon Musk.
Yeah, but someone was talking, Gray was talking to someone who like actually does science and whatever.
Does that science
Don't
stuff?
understand it. But she was like, yeah, no, like a lot of people really are like Elon is pioneering like what's going to save our civilization.
Yeah. We could just...
I don't care that much. I'd rather just kill myself than go into space and live in space, like somewhere in some shitty other planet.
Yeah.
Unless it's nice.
I mean, you don't know though. That's what they were talking about. He was talking
have
about.
you seen the pictures? It looks a little hot over there. Looks a little dirty.
like, and that's the thing.
hot.
Do I want
It
to
looks
live
like
in like?
Scottsdale.
I love rocks, but I have my limits, you know?
But like, that's the thing. Do I want to live in like a glass terrarium out on Mars? Like, no.
Doesn't it sound kind of sexy? Like, I feel like it would
Maybe
get a little
until
weird
everyone
out there.
revolts against each other and then
True.
like starts going crazy and murdering each other.
I feel like we're doing that to escape Mad Max.
Yeah.
Here.
Armageddon here.
Yeah.
And it would just be that over there.
Yeah, totally.
And way worse.
The world's problems don't go away.
Yeah. It's like we're
Just
just
still
dealing, we're
people.
trying to fix the problem with the same mentality that caused the problem.
Right.
It's like we need to change everything we're doing because we're ruining the planet.
Yeah. You
How
know
about
what?
just we garden, start there. We grow our own food.
We all just.
Ooh.
Okay, you know
start
what's
gardening.
kind of crazy? In an effort to try to save our civilization by like making people's longevity of people's life, by improving birth rates, all this kind of stuff. By doing that, the irony is that we are killing our population. And I'm not making a good or bad judgment on which, but the more that
I never thought about it that way.
The
That's a
more that
good
we
point.
improve like the length of life, how many people live, birth rates, all those different kind of things. Because, you used to lose like half your kids like
Yeah.
within the
Yeah.
first year.
And that was
the
just
thing.
because the doctor wouldn't wash his hands. Hey, wash your hands, homeboy.
But the wild thing
What
is
are you doing
now,
over there?
now that we're improving, I'm sure tons of people will disagree with me. That's fine. Just something I've been thinking. Now that we're improving like the chances of people living, we're also shortening the human race because we're going to overpopulate to death. But I don't think it's like there's no right answer. Like I'm not saying that like some
Yeah, I
people
don't
have
know.
to die.
Everyone
That's
says
just
overpopulated, overpopulated, overpopulated. That's all we keep hearing. But then I was just listening to this one scientist, I forgot, but he was a smart motherfucker. And he's like, we could solve it if we just spread out. He's like the earth, the land mass of the earth is so massive.
Yeah.
I'm born and raised in LA. I ain't leaving, I'm one to talk. But he's right. Like, have you seen any of the land anywhere? There's so much
If
land.
there could
It's like,
create
why are we-
environments
Right.
for
It's
us.
like if we're going to Mars, why not go to Antarctica?
Okay, one
also-
of my questions was about Antarctica. Why? Why is there not a population on Antarctica right now?
Just even Central California. It's like, there's just land. There's just land.
Back off, Fresno.
Whoa.
We don't need more people.
Okay,
there.
all right. Oh, below
Well, it's-
Fresno. How about below
It's
Fresno?
farming,
Above
you
Fresno.
dumb.
I know any other fucking, they can't take 1 acre away and put some people in.
Isn't
you know what I mean?
Greenland like not populated at all? I think.
And the,
Canada, Russia,
Alaska,
Isn't there tons of expansive
There's
spaces?
so many places people could go. And then on top of that, like they're like, there's not enough food. I worked at a grocery store for 11 fucking years. You know how much food we throw away? We could.
But that's the problem. It's not actually. It's
It's us.
distribution of resources. It's the hoarding of resources
Yeah.
that all of us do.
Exactly.
It's the thing. You're like, well, I need the bigger beach house. Well, if everyone just had the 2-bedroom beach house, everyone could live in a
It's
2-bedroom
your
beach
Yeah,
fault.
except
house.
for me. It's not me.
It's your fault.
I
Exactly.
just want a 2-bedroom.
Look, I'm
Some
with
people with
sauna.
10-bedroom.
Little
That's the problem.
I'm with it too. I'm like, well, this is all I need, but let's talk about what I want. But that's a distribution is the issue.
I truly believe there's enough for everybody.
Yeah.
It's just it gets hoarded at the top.
Yep. Yeah.
And then it rots
Have
by
you
the
seen
bottom.
the movie The Platform?
Oh
Yes, I
my
have.
god,
That's
it's
what the
so
whole
good.
movie is about.
Yeah. I that's a good analogy for how the world's ran. That's a dark movie.
That
It's
is
good.
dark.
It was
I
good
love
though.
it.
It
It's
affected
great,
me.
right?
I was
Yeah.
I was just drawn to it. I was like, I'll watch that. And then I was like, what is this? They're killing each other. What the fuck?
I didn't
Each
know.
other.
I didn't know what I was getting into
No,
when I
I
started
didn't.
watching
I had
either. And I was
no
like,
idea.
I was just hoping
I
for
was like,
a
ooh, an
little-
artsy film.
Yeah. It's just like,
Spanish.
They're fucking eating each other.
oh,
It's so good.
It's really good.
I've
though.
watched it a few times now.
But yeah.
It's very good.
Yeah.
But also, guys, sorry, real quick, one more thing about The Platform. Sorry, listeners, but this is just a selfish thing. So there's a theory about the movie. There's a scene in the middle where the chef guy's yelling at everyone in the kitchen
Yeah.
because of this panna cotta that he's holding.
Yeah.
There's a theory that actually the main guy hallucinated the child at the end and he sent up the panna cotta, but the kitchen misunderstood and they found a hair in the panna cotta in the kitchen and thought that they were sending the food back up because there was a hair in it. Like the kitchen had no idea what was going on and misunderstood the message. So it's actually like an even grimmer ending.
How depressing.
Anyway, all right, sorry, next one.
Okay.
We were so
another,
weak.
another scary one.
Okay.
Okay.
I like how dark this episode's getting.
Thank
really
you.
kind of love it. I really kind of love it.
Okay.
So I was trying to
I'm
escape
into
that.
it.
Since the world is ending, okay, what is more frightening? The idea of absolutely nothing happening after you die or an afterlife?
Okay, but
Nothing.
nothing scarier?
That's scarier
Yeah.
to you?
Yeah, I want to go to like tea parties after, you know.
But what if the afterlife isn't what you want it to be?
Yeah, see, I'm absolutely terrified of reincarnation. I don't believe in karmic reincarnation. I just don't, for whatever reason. So I'm terrified that I'm just going to get randomly placed in an extremely miserable existence. That is one of my worst fears, is being reborn as someone in a very painful life.
I don't think you ever go backwards. I think you just keep going forward.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't believe in karmic reincarnation.
just energy distribution
Yeah,
reincarnation?
like you might just...
I would still choose afterlife and just hope I did more good than bad.
But it might not have anything to do with good and
Exactly
bad.
my
Afterlife
point.
could literally just be like
Random.
a
new
random
consciousness.
new consciousness that's horrifying.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
miserable.
I love the idea of nothing happening after
I
I
like
die.
that.
I like knowing I'm going to die and it's just done.
I'll take
gone.
afterlife and my chances.
All right, you're a gambler.
You
You're
are a gambler.
Hey, Lucifer, what's
You're
happening, bro?
I mean, listen, being born and raised in the church, you know that I am scared to. I don't believe in an afterlife. But still now I lay in bed awake at night often and feel radical anxiety because of being raised in the church that I'm scared of going to hell.
I'm not
even though I
scared
don't
of-
believe in it.
That's the funny thing, is I can't really comprehend any life outside of my experience on Earth. So I'm not really scared of hell. I'm just scared of having a painful existence on Earth.
Mm.
Just torturous.
I think
human
this is where the
experience.
pain is. I think there's just utter acceptance in the end, and there's no pain, no problems, no nothing. You know.
Do you think it's just a vibe?
Yeah, I
It's
think
just
it's
a
just
vibe.
it's just utter love and acceptance and consciousness, and there's no problems. Like whatever your shit was, you're just like, oh, that was nonsensical and doesn't exist. Like it's not even a thought. That's what I think.
Do you think it's like being on narcotics?
Yeah, no, Oxycontin. Oh.
Listen,
Minus the devastating effects to your life and those
Minus
around
the
you.
scabs on my nutsack, and my family abandoning me. And the maybe 3 or 4 arrests. Who's counting? But I'm sober now. Hey, we got any weed?
California. Hey guys.
Got any weed?
California.
Fucking Jonesing, man. Wow. I'm excited about the afterlife now. You got me.
You really?
Yeah. I'm like,
You're
cut to
excited.
me later.
Listen, yeah.
No. Dark to edit.
Into a sinkhole.
Edit.
Okay, wait. Here's a question. What's ideal? What's ideal afterlife for you?
Well, I just think after I said what I said, I was like, "Ooh, I'm excited." Like that's what I think it is. It's
Okay,
just like
just excitement.
It's just acceptance, just love, you know.
Guys, better to be 20 minutes early or 20 minutes late.
I have a very strong opinion
Me
about
too.
this.
Early,
Better?
way better. I did both in my lifetime. One's anxiety and feeling like I fucked up, and the other's like, "Oh, I'm early. Let me put makeup on this pimple in my car real quick."
Yeah.
No. Listen. Oh,
Are we talking about
makeup?
Are you talking
Oh,
about
dude.
Are you talking about
$4 at Rite Aid.
Yeah, I
Just go
use
this.
that.
It's fantastic.
Yeah,
Are
it's
you
great.
talking about to a party?
Okay, no.
Oh yeah, what are we talking about? too?
First of all.
A party I will be
Late.
2 hours.
A party
late.
late. A party late. Late. Anything else
There's no
early?
question.
I'm not talking
There's
about
no
I'm not
question.
talking about like work. Like for instance, today, Craig showed up early. This
Oh,
is
work?
this is a podcast. It's work. I appreciate when someone
Sure,
shows up
absolutely.
early for
Early.
sure. I'm talking about like an engagement, like something going
Late.
A
on.
soiree.
Late.
Late 100%.
Late.
No question about
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
Wait,
fuck your
wait.
engagement.
Wedding, party. I'm sorry. What kind of engagements? You really have to clarify here.
I guess we could just say party or like you know what
Gathering. A gathering?
You know what I was picturing when I wrote this question, because I have a strong
Okay.
opinion about it, is nothing gets me more like agitated
Then if someone shows up to your house 20 minutes early.
yes. When I have like
Yeah, we're like you said, work is different, but
work is different for me. If I'm like, hey, you guys can come over and
Oh.
let's have dinner together. I'm having a party at my
Yeah.
house.
Absolutely.
And someone shows up 20 minutes early and
They're
I'm
an
still
asshole. They're an
God
asshole.
damn you, no respect.
Yeah.
I'm like, God bless, sit in your car and wait, okay? But you knock on my
Show
door
some respect,
and
yeah.
you're sitting in my house
No.
as I'm trying to put
No.
things together.
Hey, can I get you a drink? Can I get you the octave in your voice goes
I'm
up.
I have no pants on. My makeup's half done. I'm still trying to put together some appetizers. It gets me so mad when people show up early.
I got here early and it's work. And if I wasn't about to piss my pants, I would have sat in my car until it was closer to the time, because I don't want to be fucking too early,
Yeah, but there's also then I think a level, because then it gets nuanced. It's very nuanced to me. Some people it won't bother me.
If they get there early.
No, because I'm like, I don't feel uncomfortable if either of you were to show up to my house early, because I know you could sit there and you'd fuck around on your phone and I'd be like, sorry, I need to get ready.
If they're not a close friend or family member.
But even some close friends and family members don't have that energy. It's a certain energy.
They don't. You're like, I don't want to worry about their thoughts.
Yeah.
And other people are just like, oh, they're chilling.
Yeah, they're fine. Like you guys, I'd be like,
that's true.
I don't
even
care.
if like my parents show up like 30 minutes early, I'm like, I have to have the house clean.
Oh, if my parents show up early, I am agitated. I am anxious. I'm like, I didn't get to my bedroom, and I know the first place for some reason you're going to walk into is my disgusting bedroom.
Yeah.
Always. And then you think I'm a poor host because my mother's always an hour early preparation.
So are we allowed to do that? Work early? Anything else late?
Yeah.
I feel like that has to be the way it is.
We'd go to church. I was late to everything as a kid. I've talked about this before. Church late, 45 minutes late to church.
Fantastic.
We'll just walk in
you
through
only
the
get
back.
20 minutes of that bullshit.
Yeah, but I like
just kidding.
But the
worship
is in the
part.
beginning, and that's the best part.
yeah.
You miss all the worship.
Yeah, I went to church from a baby to 16, Episcopalian. I carried the cross.
Wow.
Did you?
And everything. I was an altar boy, and I was the worst. I'd play with matches and put little cotton balls in the choir's hair. All the old ladies would be singing and be putting shit in their hair.
You're a demon.
How were you able? First of all, where did the cotton balls come from? Did you bring them?
Like just like a Starburst
fuzz.
wrapper, just whatever I had.
In their hair.
I know. Me and my sisters did it together once, and they never put us together again. We're fighting, like, stop it. We went to the bathroom behind the priest when it was quiet. People were praying, and they heard us arguing and flushing the toilet. Like, we were awful.
Guys, I'm sorry. Students should be paid to go to school? Who is saying that?
It was a question that got brought up.
How about just free education?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Let's start there.
Yeah.
Wait, but why would people get paid to go to school?
Well, if you start giving like some students some minimum wage when they go to school, then they're able to save. In their hours.
That's different.
So then once they graduate, they have a little bit of like some savings, and hopefully the classes then teach them how to handle money. Because guess what? I don't give a shit about algebra. I would like to know how to deal with my finances.
Okay, a stipend. That's a little different. I thought you meant people were like getting a salary for
paying me to go to
school.
school.
I'm like, that's stupid. Stupid.
Yeah. Fuck college.
This one just finished.
Am I right?
She
That's
just
crazy.
finished. She's done.
Yeah, I went for one semester and
Guys,
just to sell drugs.
I gotta tell you something. I'm totally gonna go get. Guys, I'm gonna get my master's. I'm not even joking. I decided.
Wow, you're nuts. Good for
Why?
you though. That's dope.
I mean,
I
God
love
bless.
school.
Dude, you're just gonna get it just because you enjoy school.
I love school. Well, I mean, I'm not. I don't like that. I mean, I don't know. For
you
me,
just like
it's
to be. You just like being constantly busy.
No, I like school. Like, especially now as an adult, it like. And especially master's programs, like in the arts specifically, are all about ideas and are all about like creating new ideas and creating new concepts and like pushing the way that you think about yourself and the world around you. And to me, it's like not about, and also a lot of master's arts programs, like specifically at UC Irvine, are free, and they also pay you to teach on the side. Yeah. So financial concern aside with that, it's like, so I feel it's so cool. It's like YOLO. And I want to like expand my mind as much as possible.
I do love school.
I said fuck college. I do love school when you want to go and you have a purpose, like I'm going to be a lawyer, and that's dope. But these kids are just getting in debt. And
I agree. I completely fucking agree.
So that
completely
I say fuck
agree.
college. Then of course, if you know,
I say I'm all for community college. I wish I had taken my first 2 years at community
Yeah.
college so much.
Yeah, that's what Evan did, and it was like way better. But I do love, I did love the college experience a lot.
I had a
if
shitty
I
college
went back
experience.
now and took classes I wanted to, I probably would love school.
You probably would.
But I don't want to take algebra.
No, that's the thing. It's
I'm
like,
like, I
no.
hate this.
I would like to go back to school if I didn't have to actually like write the papers and take the tests. I just like sitting and learning.
But my
Yes,
professor
I would
even
agree.
like my professors in this last quarter with the papers was like, I don't give a shit about formatting. I don't give a shit about grammar. I don't give a shit about essay structure. Write me 1,000 words with some original fucking ideas.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
That's cool. If they're
I'd
not
be
like APA format,
CBD
if it's,
and everything all the time.
but you just turn in a couple of sketches. He's
Just
like, give
says
me
that
1,000 words.
over and
Like Charlie from It's Always Sunny.
Vermhat? What was it?
I love Charlie.
So good.
Anyway, that was cool. Literally, you would have loved this, Craig. My professor literally had us watch a bunch of sci-fi films like Interstellar and each week, and The Platform. Those were 2 movies he assigned.
Oh my God.
And every week we had to write just 1,000 words about our thoughts on the movie.
I'm going back to college.
It's cool,
That's how it is now. That's what I,
know,
do right
I'm
now.
like-
That's dope.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, no, I
Okay.
would like to do like some religious
I love.
classes.
I'll be on YouTube just watching the history of empires grow,
See,
like the
that is
Ottoman.
learning. That
Like,
is
I
learning.
love shit like
Yeah.
that.
That is learning.
Oh, I love history.
Yeah.
Egypt.
The Turks, they ran shit for a long time. Have you heard of Genghis Khan? Quite the ruler.
Isn't it Genghis? Everyone always taught me it was Genghis.
Genghis.
Is it really?
We're just assholes and we pronounce everything wrong.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Genghis.
God.
It's Genghis.
Genghis.
Okay, guys. Amazing Race or Survivor? I took out Naked Afraid. Too many options. Amazing Race or Survivor?
See, I do feel passionate about Naked and Afraid though.
I've never seen either of those.
I feel like that's in a different category.
Wait, you've never seen
I know the gist of it, but I've never watched
The Amazing
an
Race
episode.
or Naked and
I've never watched an episode of any of it.
I haven't
refuse.
actually ever watched Survivor.
Really? Okay, Survivor's I feel like
I want to go on Survivor.
You survive on an island, right?
yeah, and you're there for like
But
35
isn't it about like
days.
human interaction
That's
too?
what it is. So it's like you're trying
Kind of like Big Brother.
It's super Big
But
Brother, but
surviving.
on an island. Yeah.
Okay.
So you're having to like interact and like, make peace with certain people and then like have
Create enemies and allies.
Yes. And then there be random people
But
who
then
come
also
and
survival.
betray. And then it's like a huge, like devastating blow.
Betrayal. I don't want the betrayal. I'll take Amazing Race.
Yeah.
I
That's
don't
just
want
when
to
you
deal
have a
with
partner.
backstabber. Yeah. Competition. That sounds nice.
And you do make good money on Amazing Race.
Guys, how do Jess and I get on The Amazing Race?
we really, really want to get on the Amazing Race.
I think we'd kill it. I'm putting Jess, though, on a training circuit so that she can run fast if we get on it.
But I'd figure out a way. I'd
Yeah.
hail something.
We'll tweet him right now. Let's all tweet him.
Yeah, let's all tweet him and
Hey,
say,
Amazing Race.
But really, if anyone knows
we got a
producers or
couple of
anything,
brats for you.
yeah, no,
because
I
it's
mean,
gonna come back next year. It's going to.
I believe in it. I really do.
Shit's coming back.
And
We get vaccinated.
and
Whatever.
fact of the matter is, when it comes to the athletic piece, I might not be swift on my feet, but I can use the old noggin to figure out.
I can use the old tits to get the locals on my
push
side.
those two together.
Hey,
I'm
can you
gonna-
lift that for me, boys? Here's a nipple.
No, you know what I'll do is actually I need to start now. I'll get my boob job that I've been wanting, the outrageously large tits, just obnoxiously big, and then by the time that they'll be healed, then we go,
Okay.
and then I'll just have them out.
And then
the
you
whole
don't need to
time.
swim. Floaters. Floaters.
Just push me in the lake, and I'll just kind of.
Okay, which is better, butt implants or breast implants?
Breasts. But I don't know.
Wait, implants though, because a Brazilian butt lift is nice.
Okay, fine. That's all
But the,
saline, right? Or whatever.
Butt implants
No,
look
it's your own
weird.
fat.
It looks like football pads back there sometimes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes it does.
Yeah, I'd say tits.
yeah, the fake
Tits.
tits, because if you get a Brazilian butt lift, they take fat from other places on your body and they inject it, and so it looks large but natural. Looks very
Kinda.
nice.
Yeah, that's
Unless your
fantastic.
thighs- look at
I'll
the
take that
size of
one.
my-
I'll take that
Look at the
one.
size of my thighs. I would look like freaking.
Yeah,
sometimes you
no.
look dumb.
No, you have to have the right. You have to go in with a certain amount of fat in certain areas
Yeah,
to be
otherwise
able
you
to
just
pull
look
off
like
the
a-
Brazilian butt lift.
Yeah, like a lot with a little stick and a little.
Yeah, you'll just be like this.
Yeah, it's got to match the body.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm like, what are you doing?
Who are you
Yeah.
fooling?
Yeah.
But I do like very, very large fake boobs. I love the aesthetic
I
of
just think
it.
of back pain.
Here's the thing.
Sure.
Guys, we like it all. It don't matter. Big, small, hairy.
If you had to get breast implants or butt implants, what would you do?
Oh, yeah.
But are you kidding me? I need a booty. I got a little flat white ass. I got this much. I got
You have
enough.
a little?
I got enough to where I lean over and like, hey, you know.
Oh, but you have a little bit. You have a little bit.
Little, but I could use more.
Well, then you could do your butt lift and then go on Naked and Afraid.
Yeah, I'm down.
Ooh, math is an important subject. Did you write all these?
I did.
Okay, math. Jess said math is an important subject to learn. Agree, disagree? I can guess what you're gonna say.
If math is an important subject to learn.
Yeah.
I hate math so much.
Here's the thing, though, bitch. You're talking about finances. How the hell are you going to manage your finances if you don't know math?
Basic math is mandatory, but yeah, obviously the algebra, trigonometry, you're just like, I'm not an architect.
Algebra is important.
No,
Algebra
it's
is
not.
important. Yeah, for finances and stuff like that, you have to know what to do in order to like figure out certain problems. You know what I'm saying?
Nah. Just basic math. I think you should be baller at basic math.
The more I've encountered like business and finances stuff, though, you actually have to do algebraic equations in real life sometimes. Like, really simple.
Yeah, well, I was
like
actually
X times 7 equals this number. Like you actually find yourself doing
math. I was
algebraic.
pretty good at actually.
Me too.
Like for sure. Until I got to like trig, and then I was like, oh, this is alien shit. Yeah, but I was good. But like, I just rather hire a finance guy.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to deal with that. But if I have to deal with it, then yes. If I don't, I'd rather just pay a dude like, hey,
Well, I'm noticing in business, like in inventory and stuff, like even small business stuff, like with Gray's business, he's like, how do I find out how many of this I need?
Yeah.
And I'm like, you got to do some basic algebra.
Yeah.
I'm down. I agree now.
Yeah.
I switch. Basic algebra, I'm down.
Algebra. Calc, trig, nah.
Yeah,
Not unless
like,
you want to. But that's not mandatory
that's
anyway.
architect
All
shit.
that's mandatory is algebra, though.
No, when you get to college, they made me do trig, and that's when I was like, I checked, or
I didn't
high
have to do
school.
that.
Depending on what your major is.
Oh, well, but then that's the thing. Depending on your major.
Yeah, but
then
I
if
think
you
like
have to know
business,
it-
you have to do that or something.
Exactly my point.
Well, I'm just going to get those really big fake tits and then get someone else to do it for me.
Okay, wait.
I
wanna
could
hear
learn
you-
math, or
I could get these supersized. Okay, do we sleep in the nude or clothed?
nude.
Dude. I know. We already know you sleep in sweatshirts and sweatpants. Literally.
Weirdo.
Sweatshirts?
Weirdo.
I
Sweatshirts?
wear
That is the most uncomfortable.
I wear-
I wake up.
sweatpants, sweatshirt, and socks.
I'd sleep naked if I wasn't afraid of sharding.
Oh, so you don't sleep completely in the
I wear
nude.
boxer briefs.
Okay, but the reason you wear the boxer briefs is because of the sharding?
That was a bit of a joke, but
Not,
maybe
but not.
a little bit,
not,
a
but
little
not.
bit of truth.
Do you shart often in the during the bedtimes?
No, but it happens. You know,
Yeah.
I drink cold brew and shouldn't drink milk, so stuff happens.
Do you have nice white sheets?
No.
See, then maybe
Black. Black toilets, black sheets.
Maroon.
everything is brown.
And then I just feel bad for my girl because we just cuddled. It's just like balls on her back, you know, just like,
Yeah, I feel that.
and just like, she's like,
Yeah.
we're sleeping.
Oh, I like some of these you made up, by the way, Jess. And
Thank
also,
you.
I shouldn't have steamrolled over you. I should hear your math is not important.
That was all. That I'm just gonna get the fake tits, and I refuse. I reject math as a
They're
concept.
Good.
Anytime I fall asleep with clothes on, I strip them off by the time I wake up. I can't. Are you that way?
I feel like, especially a sweatshirt, like the hood. What I would
Yeah.
wake up and the hood would be
can't.
suffocating me.
I put the hood on. I wear the hood.
I like it. You're not.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm
What?
disgusted, honestly.
I roll up in a sleeping bag, and Evan ties me up, and I'm a wiggle worm. Glow nightlight. What's that thing? Glowworm. Remember the little doll, the cattle thing? I'm a glowworm.
Such a 90s.
What?
Do you know that personally, I actually
bought me a
prefer to take a
Snuggie.
scarf and to just wrap it around until I can't
Yeah,
breathe.
I just hang
and
myself.
then please put 3 masks over my mouth.
I sleep in masks. Listen, Evan bought me a Snuggie.
No, I masks,
Remember
I'm
the
down.
Snuggies? Remember
Yeah.
the Snuggies?
Yeah, I remember the Snuggies.
I would sleep in the Snuggie.
Okay, that kind of makes sense.
But
'cause-
no, they're even hotter. Snuggies are way
Yeah.
hotter than even a sweatshirt.
no, it's not the hotness; it's the constriction.
Yeah, I'm
the
suffocating.
enclosure.
I
like being hot.
I like it cold with a lot of blankets.
Yeah,
And naked or chonies.
okay. I like.
Un-
I can
underwear.
sometimes
I
do
like
socks if it's
pressure.
really cold. I need to do socks sometimes.
I like pressure. I like the weighted blankets. I like when Evan sleeps like on
I like
top
that
of me
too.
and
I'm not
smothers
talking
me.
about that. I'm talking about literally. I'm fine with that too. If I'm having an anxiety attack, I need someone to like put their body weight on top of me, like literally just. But no, I'm talking like getting twisted up, or when you have lounge pants and your lounge
Yeah.
pants are twisted
I
around.
can't. I can't. I'll be wearing.
A big T-shirt, all like this, all sideways. Oh no, I cannot.
I'll be wearing basketball shorts,
Yeah.
and I'm just like 2 hours into sleep. I'm like, I
It's
can't.
the twistiness for me.
Yeah.
I love being all
Leggings, I could do
twisted
this.
up.
I could do this. Tight, a tight long sleeve, A tight pair of leggings, I'm okay. I can do it. I don't like it, but I can do it.
El nudo.
Listen, though, you guys are all talking about this in the context, like before I go to bed, Evan doesn't strap down my arms and my legs.
Stop it.
So twisting isn't even an option.
What kind of household is this?
You're just on the wall. You're in space. Speaking of in space, he just zips you up. Okay. I like this one too, Jess.
Okay.
There's two I want to talk about.
Okay.
No one should ever tell a lie. Agree or disagree?
Hard
No,
disagree.
you need lies.
You need to lie.
You save souls with
Lie
lies.
your face off.
You look great, honey.
Oh my God.
You gotta lie. You
have
gotta
to lie.
All right.
Fibs.
But
Fibs.
I believe that so many people live delusional experiences because we try to cushion people with our lies. Perfect example, American Idol.
Mm-hmm.
You see those fuckers who go on there, make absolute this is
Because
the thing.
their
At some
horrible
point-
friends told
at
them
some
that they were
point,
good.
You will always find out the truth. The truth always surfaces big or small. And if that truth is not told to you up front, it just causes more pain.
It's true.
Because you will eventually find out every truth, from how good of a singer you are to that secret your parent has been trying to hide from you your whole life. Everything always floats to the surface, I firmly believe.
I agree with you 100%, but that information will not come from me. I'm gonna leave it up to you. You could do it. Be like, you ugly bitch. Sit down. America's Next Top Nothing. Go to bed, ugly. Go to bed. Get your teeth fixed, girl. Get out of here.
Okay, I'm not saying you have to say.
Becca's just the Grim Reaper of like.
I'm not saying you have to say the truth unprompted. It's not
Just like, you shall
it's
know.
not one of those unfiltered things where you walk in and you're like, your teeth are fucked up. Like, it's not like that. You can choose to remain silent.
I just come from a family, my Mexican side, they let you have it. It's
Yes,
just
you-
truth.
that's true.
And I'm just
That's
like, oh,
true.
that
That's
just
true.
cut her.
But sometimes,
What are you doing?
That's true. I
You
know.
just
I see
ruined
it.
her month.
I think I heard a camera. Sorry.
It's okay.
I don't even remember where we were.
Oh,
Okay,
shit. I
guys.
have no idea.
We don't freaking know where we were in the conversation. We had to take a pee break, and one of the cameras died again. Craig, this is your fault.
You have some haunted ass energy. You shut them cameras off with the heat. You bring the heat.
Yeah.
It's not even
In a
really
good way.
It's true. It's not even that hot today. The
I
cameras
know.
are overheating.
I'm blushing. I don't know. Sorry.
He's
I am-
blushing.
I try to keep the chaotic energy in, but
Yeah.
it just comes out.
No, just let it out. Let it out.
Yeah.
I got a good one. Okay. Someone sent skinny jeans, yes or no?
Oh, I know this is the whole conversation right now because Gen Z thinks they're so fucking funny talking shit. Like, you're a millennial if you have a side part,
I
skinny
know.
jeans. And what was the other one?
I think
I
that's
like
it.
skinny jeans.
I
These are
love skinny jeans.
I used to wear baggy jeans, and then I look like an asshole.
Yeah, do you see kids now wearing Jinkos? Straight up.
Oh, yeah.
like-
Ugh.
I do have a pair.
I never owned a pair, and I'm proud
Really?
of that. Even in their heyday, no.
I like all forms of pants on the lady's body. I love a baggy pant. I love tight, but I like skinny jeans on boys. And maybe that's
Oh.
my age, but I like
I like those jeans you're wearing. Those
Yeah.
are nice. Those are perfect. The,
Yeah,
the
these-
ankle's not too skinny, it's a nice
Yeah.
slim cut.
There's some skinnies where I'm like,
Yeah.
"Ooh,
Well,
I
when
don't
it's-
like a really tight ankle on a man.
no, when it's painted on, when the
Yeah, I
jeans
don't
are
like
painted
those.
on, like not so much.
this is my skinny jean
That's
limit.
perfect. I think that's
no
perfect.
more.
The ankles is really what it is for me. I don't want the really tight ankles. You have to barely fit over your foot to get into the
It's
pants.
like,
you know what
bro,
I'm
you're
talking
not
about?
Bikna Kroshkonikov. I don't know. Did I do it right? Remember the ballerina, Kroshnikov?
Oh, okay. Funny reference. Oh
my
We did not
God,
know what you were
wow.
talking about.
Artistic
Culture.
cut.
Yeah,
70s
culture.
legendary ballerina from Russia. That's all.
I like to see an ass on a man. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I like to see. I feel like the male ass is not talked about often. I love
But
know.
what about skinny jeans on girls? I think that's more what people
Skinny
are talking
jeans
about,
is
right?
the only
I love
hope that
skinny
I
jeans
have
on
an
women.
ass.
yeah.
Right.
Like, it's like, if it's anything else, bye.
You can wear a nice little pair of those like Skims
Yeah.
underneath the Kimmy K Skims to give your ass a little lift, and then throw those skinny jeans
I'm gonna
over
get
it.
those.
I like skinny jeans on women.
Yeah, that's
me too.
hot. It's
Yeah.
so hot. Whether it's high or low, it don't matter.
No.
Fucking hot.
I know a lot of people have opinions about high waisted pants, especially the men's.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah, thank you. Correct
What man
answer.
gives a shit? Her pants are high. I can't date. Get the fuck out of here, bro. You're disgusting. You're a man.
Yeah, you're embarrassing.
You're a man. You eat chicken tenders out the dirt. Get the fuck out of here.
Chicken tenders out the dirt.
No, but
Penises in the dirt.
It's a weird analogy.
Chicken tenders in the dirt.
I just like dirt. I like dirt. Can you tell? The minerals, soil.
I mean, that's what my Mexican grandpa always used to say. He'd be like, if we were sick, he'd be like, go outside and play. You got to get your hands in the dirt.
I mean, there's something to be said about that. Something to be said about it.
Electromagnetic creatures.
Indigenous wisdom.
Yeah. I've been sitting in mud my whole life.
Sitting in my own shit most of my existence.
Nothing better than taking a shit and sitting in it, you know?
That's wisdom.
I said, okay, I was doing mud, but yeah.
No.
I've had a spicy ass before. We've all been there.
All been there. Speaking of spicy ass, someone asked this, and God bless to you, but I don't even know what type of question this is. They asked, do you wipe front to back or back to front?
As a man?
I don't know, but I'm just like...
I wipe weird and I know it.
I wipe kind of weird too and I know it.
I don't...
Wait, for real?
Yeah.
I do I don't know how else to describe it.
say.
I don't wipe. I almost pinch.
How? Okay,
Dude.
first of all, how do you hold the toilet paper? Do you crumple or do you fold?
All of the above.
I do not crumple. I do
but if it gets chaotic, I'm like,
right. It's not like I'm folding the square over, but you kind of, you fold. Yeah. You don't grab a wad and go like this, do you?
No.
I'm
kind of embarrassed. I've never actually.
Team crumple.
Oh.
I crumple.
I have.
Because my nails. I have to put it where the toilet paper covers the nails like this. Because if I fold it.
So you put it in a ball?
Yeah, I ball it around my hand almost so that the fingers don't get involved in the situation.
I mean, I have nails. Maybe not quite as long, but...
She's like, I have nails too, and
I just
don't
kind of
have to
hold
do
it,
that.
Like this and just kind of go.
I don't think I'm as graceful.
I have never publicly admitted this, and this absolutely shocks me, seeing as how I have a poop segment in my podcast.
Oh my God, are we getting hot news right now?
This is hot, Craig.
You're I use my bare hand.
I just smear it on the wall. Cave paintings.
My lady loves it.
I stand up and bounce and squat as I do it.
Wait, okay, hold on.
If I got caught doing this in a public, I always thought if the lock broke and someone saw me what I'm doing in here, they would be like, "What the fuck?"
Okay,
I'm
gonna need you. I'm gonna need you to actually, because I'm picturing you doing this, Craig. Standing up and doing like this.
No. I get in there and I give a bounce and then what?
You're prepping yourself? You're gonna wax?
I can't. I get away from the toilet. I don't, because I squat. I get away. I step forward from the toilet, squat so my cheeks are as far apart. And then I get in there and then I'll do a bounce. As I'm saying this, I realize the bounce is not necessary, but it's what I fucking do. And then I get in there, man. And I put the toilet on my whole shit and I go like this.
Okay, but you don't even need to do that. You can just spread your butt cheeks apart on the toilet.
You don't know how I be pooping. Sometimes it's clean, sometimes it's messy.
No, I know what you're saying, but you said to spread as far apart. You can also just spread your butt cheeks apart on the toilet in order to...
Yeah, but I don't do that. I know that's a possible thing, but I just do what I do and I'm like...
But when you wipe and you're doing this, right?
I hate this. I hate everything about this conversation.
You go backwards. You don't push the shit towards your balls.
Yeah, that's disgusting. I don't want shit on my nuts.
That's
trying to be into with my lady. Be like old fucking shit sack over here.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying.
That's an argument?
That's what I'm saying. She's asking, do you wipe front to back or back to front?
Yeah, who the hell wipes back to front? Shut the
And as a
fuck
woman,
back to front. Yeah, you get
you're
infections.
Gonna get infections
and shit.
crazy.
I just get stinky
Stop
nuts.
it.
Yeah.
Stop
you
it.
get bad wee wee.
I'm hospitalized if I start wiping back to front.
Yeah, that's not a thing.
Stupid.
What kind of question is that? You made me
unsubscribe.
Edit.
Unsubscribe.
You made me say that. I didn't even say that.
Hey, how do you guys feel disgusted by feet?
I'm not into
you were
them.
gonna say
I'm
something.
not disgusted by them.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, quick question. Before you talk about the feet, you were saying that you have a weird way that you do it. So
No, I just almost like pinch, but not really. It's not like I actually go like that. It's more like
you pull down.
Like it's like you it's like
I've
it's like
done
you
that
kind of
move.
pinch, like you pinch and then wipe. It's still the same wiping motion, but it's just sort of like
More of a pinch on the old button.
Yeah. I do
just
love...
because
like a
sometimes I
grab.
feel like if you just do a superficial wipe, you're going to miss the actual butthole.
Yes.
Like I can't describe it any other way. Like your body kind of like naturally sort of goes in just slightly before your actual butthole. So you need to make sure you get everything.
What is it when wearing like a jacket, you're just so scared you're going to get shit on it, but you're like, you're not going to.
Well, but if
never...
if your jacket is long enough, it's like going into the toilet. I've had that happen before where I'm wearing a long jacket.
I was thinking about that with girls with long hair. Really long hair.
Wow. They just
Never
get a little bit of moisture at the
We
tips.
got to talk about though those ladies that are really into really long nails. How do they do it?
I think Cardi B did a segment on how she does it. I think maybe I'm thinking of somebody else, but I thought it was Cardi.
Bidets and air dry.
Yeah,
that's what I was going to say. I love our bidet.
Yeah.
I love the bidet. You get nice and very clean, clean. Team bidet, big time. Especially if you are into some of the ass play. I think a bidet is necessary.
Very good. Very good. With a little fluoride
you can also just
water
have
in
a
your
shower.
Yeah,
thing.
True.
Shower nozzle.
And I am a big bath taker, so I really get it all. You know, I double down. I shower and then I bathe.
Okay.
Double down.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because
You
then
shower,
I'm not,
then you bathe?
well, yeah, because then I'm not like in my own,
Yeah,
like
that makes
soaking
sense.
in my own
Honestly, that's
filth. I do a little shower and then I just
That's a
clean that
better
up.
way to do it. I usually bath and then stand up and rinse off real quick because of my dirty bath water, and then I just see the
Oh, you're
cat
a
hair
bath
floating.
taker.
I take bath. I have bath bombs. Are you kidding me?
Oh my God.
Pink Himalayan sea salt, coconut oil.
Yes.
Come on, man.
Good for you.
I'm exfoliating my nipples.
Yeah.
Nice.
What about the feet? So question about the feet.
No, I was just wondering if like, because I'm not talking about are you into feet? Like that's a different story. But I know some people who are just disgusted by feet. Like
No.
I don't feel that way either.
No.
I feel pretty neutral about them. I don't know why
Depends
feet get,
on the toenails.
I don't know why
and
feet
the hole.
get so much hate. True.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get the feet hatred either. I think a nice foot can be attractive. I don't have like a foot fetish, but I definitely
Yeah.
like
Like I've seen those foot fetish pages and some of those girls with the really, really pretty pedicures and very
with a nice
smooth
arch.
feet. I'm like,
a nice arch.
I
is
get
like,
it. I mean, like I don't
in a
wanna
high heel,
masturbate to it, but it's I can appreciate.
or when they're squishing their feet in
I've
something.
never gotten the foot fetish.
I would love to have a fan base for my feet. Those people are cleaning up.
Oh, they're demolishing. I have a
Is that not
friend
like-
who is
yeah?
making so much money off of her foot pics.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking like $100K a month.
I
right
don't
now.
understand
Oh
that
my
though, because
God.
can't you just Google foot pics? That's what I don't understand.
Well, that's
And,
the
like,
thing though. With the reason they pay so much, they want them a certain way, an angle with
Like,
oil.
I
with
want to
this,
watch
with
you,
that.
like,
They
doing
want
your
to direct
feet,
you, and when
touching
they're
the-
paying a couple grand, people are like, okay.
I tried to get that rolling with a friend of mine. I tried to get.
I can do a lot with my feet. Like,
Okay,
I've
well,
never
this
jerked
was
anyone off with my feet, but
Oh, really?
I could.
Well, listen, you can do.
Grayson's like, do not fucking put your. Why would you put your feet near my dick?
Get that out of here.
He's like, what
I
the
saw where
fuck?
you were walking earlier.
But you get some good
Like, why
art
would I
direction.
want you to jerk me off?
You
with
get some
your
good
feet?
art direction going. Like I want to be an art director for the foot fetish sites. Like you can make it very artistic
Whoa.
and very sexy, right?
Yeah, yeah. I love that. You can direct me. I'll do it.
Okay,
I
I'll
don't
just
know if
take.
my
I'll
feet are
take like
cute enough,
10%. You have very nice feet.
How weird is our world to where that job exists?
but- right?
That I'm an art director for
that.
foot
That makes me
fetishes?
happy.
It does.
too.
You can make money at anything.
Like you used to just be able, you used to just have to like dig in the field all day.
Yeah.
Now you can direct foot pics
Yeah.
for people to masturbate to. What is
It's
the
insane.
world?
I'm a director now.
I'm an artist.
I trip out of that on all the time. I'm like, I make money off jokes.
Yeah.
Like I don't. That's what I do.
awesome.
It's
So
the best.
exciting.
It's like weird though. You're like,
Yeah. How's this real life?
yeah. I cheated the game.
And we talk to I talk to my best friend for a few hours a week
That's true.
about TV, and we make money.
Yeah.
But I've gotten really good at picking things up with my feet because when I'm holding the kids, you can't really like bend over easily.
Yes,
So I'm
yes,
picking
yes,
up shit.
yes.
I'm doing chores with my feet, sweeping the broom between my toes.
The only thing is
Not
you do
really.
have tattoos on your feet, so you have to know that people will know it's you, and you have to be
As
okay
if
with
I
that.
give a fuck.
Yeah, I
That's
don't-
my whole shit. I told my girl, I'm like, get your feet out
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
Hey, your tits.
Yeah.
You think I'm not
Who
gonna
gives a
jerk?
fuck?
Like,
I
It's
don't
feet.
understand. It's feet.
sure, I might not do a video of me actually like interacting with a penis with my feet, but then again, why not?
I mean, God bless.
But
But they don't even want that. They want like, oh, I want
you like rubbing it on a balloon with Vaseline.
yeah, they want
or something.
put it on a fur carpet. Like just you're just like that's
And I'm like,
that's
okay.
$5,000. Yeah.
Yeah, we get some nice Italian music in the background and we can have you stomp grapes. Yeah, but like sexy
I can do a
Italian.
whole scene too. I can be like, oh, I'll be like, oh, you want to stomp some grapes with me?
Yes.
Get it squishy between my toes.
Oh my God, we should be saving this. You have to pay for this, people.
I mean, I'm down. I'll do the porn style acting and everything. Just if it's just my feet.
All right. Well, this is a new journey that we're about to venture into.
I don't think
good
anyone's
money in
gonna-
it.
If
like
you're down for
97%
some
of our.
male feet, I don't know how big the male feet.
Craig, do you have a wiki feet?
I wish. I mean, I actually have no idea.
Oh my God, check to see if he has
Do
a
you have
wiki
wiki
feet.
feet?
Ain't no
don't
one
yet.
want to see these canoes. Actually, I take that back. A gay dude hit me up on Instagram, was going to pay me $100 for foot pics.
Oh my God.
And I said, all right. And then he got a little weird. He wanted to like call me and talk to me. And I was like, nah, I was just going to send you a bunch of foot pics.
You're like, that's gonna cost extra if you want to have a
I'm
chat while you're looking at my
like,
feet.
yeah.
You do not have a wiki feed.
Oh my God.
Anyways, that petered out. It got weird. And I was like, no, bro.
Guys, let's follow
I ain't
my
talking to you.
rating.
She's on wiki feet.
You know what's fucking weird is that they stay up to date with your fucking pictures.
Do you have recent wiki feet on there or your feet pics?
Yeah,
She has
from,
a good
like,
rating.
The good Alma posts.
Oh,
like this is from like 2
wow.
weeks ago. They have this up on here.
God, that's so weird.
Very
Isn't it
weird.
It's just like, oh, new foot pic.
Yeah.
New fit pic. You
And
can't
then,
see
and
my-
then you rate it. She's got a great rating.
Yeah.
You can rate the
I do
feet.
have a pretty decent rating. I have a 4.6.
That's a great rating out of
10?
5.
50 people said beautiful. 17 people said nice. 17 people said okay. 3 people said bad. 4 people said ugly.
Oh, we gotta find those
Fuck
4.
those ugly fours.
Also the bad ones too. I've been going on a hunt.
Mm-hmm. Where's your IP address?
This is very interesting. There are a lot
We
of
need to
random
find their
photos.
IP and you show up to their house barefoot.
In high socks. Fool's gone wild, you know?
Oh yeah.
They have like screenshots from stories. These people are weird.
I mean, listen.
I mean, if you're jerking off the
They're
feet,
out here loving
you're
the
fucking
feet.
weird, man.
I mean, I don't know.
Have you seen butts before? What's wrong? I'm judging. I'm sorry. Do whatever you want. You
No
want to
ki-
suck a
I just-
foot?
no-
Suck a fucking
no
foot.
kink
Suck
shaming
a
here.
toenail.
Stems from like I want someone to unpack the foot
I
fetish
heard that
for
it has
me.
something to do with if your mom's barefoot often when you're crawling around and you're seeing your like
Stop it.
mom's feet all the time.
Well, that makes sense.
Developmentally, that's what I've heard. I've heard that rumor floating around.
Really?
Yeah.
Hold on, foot fetish explained. I want to hear. So, like, I wish that more people could be open about the foot fetish because, like, what is gross about it? Nothing's gross about a foot fetish. There's
No.
nothing shameful about that.
It's
at
just
all.
weird. There's nothing that gross about it at all.
No. But no, and listen, it's one of the biggest fetishes in the entire world
Yeah.
and nobody talks about their foot fetish.
Yeah.
I would like to interview a foot fetish
Me too.
a foot fetishy.
There's
fetisher.
there's your pick of the litter out there.
If someone is willing to come forward, I would love to. And we'll blur out your face and we'll just show your feet.
Yeah. Very nice.
And some people, of course, are into foot worship. Where they want to like massage your feet and
Oh well,
kiss
that
them and
I-
suck
I-
on your toes and shit like that.
I'll take the massage, the kissing. I'm just afraid you'll tickle me and I'll kick you in the face.
Have you ever had someone actually like this? Sounds. I have had. I don't know how.
Someone worship your feet, yes.
No. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Tell.
I mean, it's not that exciting of a story. It was a guy that I was hooking up with, and I didn't know that he had a foot fetish. And I guess he'd been having an eyeball on my feet. I do wear a lot of high heels that are like stiletto-y with my like feet
Strappy,
out
yeah.
often. Yeah. And I guess that was the first thing he noticed. And in the bedroom, it was immediately to the foot play,
What did he do?
like sucking on the toes and like worshiping the feet.
It is a weird feeling to have someone suck on your toes.
I was a little self-conscious because I was like, can I like dip my feet in?
He's like,
a
dirtier the better.
Yeah, it's a little bit like, I'm like, I've been walking around in heels like for the past few hours. And
But you know
this
that's
makes me feel,
specifically some people's fetish. They're
I
like,
was
feeling
gonna say, he don't
stinky
care.
and sweaty.
He's like, I want that leather smell. You know.
yeah, no idea. Well, I felt a little self-conscious, but it wasn't my cup of tea, but it wasn't bad.
I mean, yeah, I've sucked a toe just in the moment,
Right.
but it's not something I'm into. Like, it just happened.
I've had someone. No, I just remember a boyfriend. We were just fucking around, and I was like, "Oh, put my toe in your mouth," and he was just like, "Ew, no," and I was like, "Wait, just do it, do it."
Oh yeah, I've probably
You know?
done that way more than sexually. Just as the job.
I was like, just do it. And then that is like the weirdest feeling though. For some reason, having some
Yeah.
It's having someone's mouth on your toe. It's very odd.
Yeah. I didn't hear from him again, which actually made me start to make me self-conscious about my feet.
What's wrong with my feet, asshole?
At first I was a little bit like, I don't know if I
These
want you to
aren't
do
good
this.
enough for you.
And then I didn't hear from him again, and I was a little bit like, you
These
didn't ask
corns
for
ain't
photos.
big enough for you.
Ew, I hate that that's called corn. Isn't that so disgusting? Like
I know, because corn is delicious. Probably
yeah, right?
So
Don't
delicious.
disrespect corn like that. The fuck?
No, the corns. What's the other thing? They get the
Bunions.
bunions. Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't like that. Why are those the two worst names?
Bunions
Bunion
and corns.
Okay, did anyone else write in any good questions?
I mean, there is a chunk of one. You want to wrap up on one?
Yeah. Or
Okay.
maybe two. You
Let's
know, it's
see
always
here.
so fun with Craig.
Oh, here we go. Here's a good one. To pee in the shower or not to pee in the shower?
Every single
I
time.
mean, every time.
Every time.
Every time.
Every time.
I will hold it to go in the shower.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Well,
yeah.
I don't know if I would
You're saving
hold
water.
it.
Yeah. I enjoy it. I don't know why, but I do.
Because it feels free.
Yeah.
You're just like, I'm just peeing.
Yeah, it doesn't matter where it goes. It's all going down.
Do you like the feeling of it, like of it getting on you?
I mean, I've definitely pissed on myself on purpose just because I'm a weirdo. But then
Yeah.
I go, why'd you do that? You know?
I don't particularly like the
I don't enjoy it.
I
but
don't really like the
it's
dripping,
happened.
like wet feeling. Like,
Because I feel like as a girl, when you pee in the shower, like it does get on you.
yeah, absolutely.
But then it's off you and like
Yeah, he wipes
There's
off.
a bunch of other water on me. I don't really.
That's true. That's true.
it's immediately off. Yeah, I love it. It's nice. Good
It's
piss and a
free.
cry.
I know someone who likes to likes when girls pee on his hand, and he'll literally be like sit like if you're sitting on the toilet, he would want to come up and feel you peeing on his.
Yeah, that shit's fucking weird, man.
I'll be real with you. No king shaming here, but that's a little bit like.
kind of inhaled a little bit.
Yeah, that's a little. That's not something that I would handle well.
Go to therapy. If you're getting into poop and piss, go to fucking therapy, bro. What?
I feel very good about the fact that I feel like I could go into any bedroom scenario for the most part and be accepting. That one would throw me off and be like, yeah, anything with pee and
I'm
poop.
down for some weird shit.
Pee to me does not bother me. Whatever, I'll fucking pee. It's pee. It's
just
water. It's basically
weird.
water.
It coming from a guy that's pissed in his own face, but it's just weird. I don't want to do it with someone else. I was just lonely. I was like, I'm gonna pee on my face today. So easy. Point it up.
Add a little spice to your life.
I was in the shower and it goes away instantly.
Yeah.
And that's
Did you taste it?
that's why I did it. I was
What'd it
like, I
taste
wonder
like?
how piss tastes. It's warm.
Does it taste
nah,
like anything?
I was
Because I've always
drinking
wondered because
water.
like Bear Grylls, you know.
Just hot and like maybe
I don't like the hotness.
Yeah.
it didn't taste as bad as I thought it was gonna taste because I was drinking fluids, but I imagine if you're
Okay.
dehydrated, it's not good.
Yeah.
And I just did it just to do it. You know, some you just do like every 5 years or so. I don't know. It's a guy thing.
It's an anniversary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Grayson's never.
Has he tasted his own piss though? I feel like most
No.
guys have.
I don't think so.
Just because
I
they
might
were
have.
weird and we're just like, I just want to know.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Wouldn't you be curious, like about any? I mean, I guess I haven't tried my own piece. I guess.
I haven't tried my own pee. I tried my own breast milk,
Yeah.
but not my own pee.
Have you ever tried breast milk before?
Yeah, me and my cousin when we were little,
It's like
we drank
sweet
some
almond milk.
on accident. And it was like in a bottle. Yeah.
Oh, we're out of cows.
It's pretty good.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
It's
Like
not
coconut
I
bad.
just remember tasting different. I was
Or
like,
like oat milk.
12 or something.
Yeah. I put a little in my coffee once.
What's kind of funny is that when you say that to people, they're like, "Ew," and it's like, "Well, you're drinking
Cow's milk.
cow breast milk.
And
that's
that's
gross. That's fucking nasty."
Weirder, I think.
Wait.
Yeah, because that's not our species.
And yeah, there's
Wait.
like pus in it and shit like that.
well, yeah, then
wait.
the mass production of it really
Guys.
with the blood and the pus.
You guys, have you seen the video clip? I saw this on H3. Have you seen the video clip of the one pastor who's obsessed with semen? And he's lecturing, literally the congregants in his church have begged him and said, we're going to stop tithing if you don't keep talking about this. He believes that Starbucks, the reason Starbucks is so good is that they put semen in their coffee. And he's literally lecturing. He goes, semen is just another type of milk. He's yelling about, and he won't stop
What
talking
the
about it.
fuck kind of church is this?
He's talking about, he's like, breast milk comes from the mammary glands of a woman. And semen comes from the mammary glands of a man. And he's like, it's just another kind of milk. And he loves to talk about it.
What church is this?
I don't know. You can find it. Literally just look up semen is another kind of milk. and he will pop up immediately, and he goes on like proper news networks and talks about it. And I'm telling you, his congregants are saying, stop talking about this. We're not tithing anymore. And he's like, I won't stop
you said
talking
originally
about it.
Don't stop talking about it.
Oh,
I was
sorry,
like, so
sorry.
his congregants are obsessed.
No, they're saying, please stop talking about it. We're not gonna tithe anymore. And he won't stop talking about it because he's that passionate.
What is wrong with people?
What's wrong with people? That's all I kept thinking. What is wrong with people?
People
Like
have
what? So
been
is he
too
thinking we should?
long.
Who wants to? Oh my god! I'm gagging. I can't.
I can't either.
Who wants to? I can't even say the word.
Guys.
Yeah, can we talk about like Care Bears or something?
I never thought we'd gross Craig out.
But imagining coffee.
I feel
I'm a
so
gross guy,
honored.
but I'm a weird gross. Like I have my limits. Like it's like
I feel
know
the same way. I can't even say that out loud
Yeah.
without like almost throwing up.
I don't understand it. But yeah, this shit freaks me out.
I just can't.
It's
Like
just
just drink.
sperm.
Yeah,
It's so disgusting. Like
yeah, fucking.
Anywho, one last question so that we don't end on that.
Don't end on that one. Oh.
Okay. Let's see. This is a statement. Condiments are unnecessary.
what the fuck? Are you
Asshole.
trash?
Hater, you're a bad person. What?
Yeah, what are
Salsa? Tapatio? Ketchup?
that's a robot or an
Sriracha?
alien. That's a robot.
Ranch?
Condiments are like I'm just gonna go eat a plain fucking Are you know what? No, this person is 4 years old and they just want to eat ham on white bread, or they just want to have their hot dog or their hamburger without relish and mustard because that's yucky.
Secret sauce. Oh,
That
my
person's
God.
4 years
Ketchup?
old.
But I love Dijon mustard so much.
What?
Mayonnaise
hot
on a turkey
sauce.
sandwich?
I can do mayonnaise.
Yeah, I can't
You
do
don't like
mayo
mayonnaise?
either.
No, good. Thank you. We're glad we're on the same page.
What?
Yeah, no, speaking
don't-
of semen, it's just kind of the same vibes.
What are you scooping the mayonnaise out the jar? You put it on the bread. It moistens it. It's very tasty.
but it has like no flavor to it, so
I'll
it's
allow
just like a
mustard to
gush.
do it. A mustard.
I love mayonnaise. I love mustard.
I love mustard.
Like scooping mayo out of the jar, the smell of it.
Oh God.
I can't.
It's delicious.
I can't.
It's good for you.
Too far.
Mustard can do the same. People are like, mayo, it's the lube. A mustard can do the same thing and it tastes way
I like
fucking
both.
better.
I like both.
Honey mustard, spicy mustard.
I like garlic aioli mustard.
I do like garlic aioli.
Oh shit! On a corn dog.
Ranch? This person doesn't like ranch?
Yeah.
Jalapeno aioli.
Have you ever heard of Roquefort?
Ketchup on a hot dog.
Horseradish. I love a
I'm
horseradish.
weird. Like I'll like ketchup on a hot dog or mustard on a hot dog.
both.
I don't want both. Separate experiences.
Okay. You don't like the combo.
I
Interesting.
love hot dogs.
Oh, I love hot dogs too. They're so good.
All beef though. I like something decent. I
Kosher.
grew up on the
Kosher.
kosher Hebrew National. God bless you. I
Yes,
grew up on the
yes.
Farmer
Mwah.
John. Oh, the Farmer John. The 6 cent sausage. Don't eat that.
The ballpark one I don't hate.
I
Ballpark?
just Hebrew National.
Hebrew,
I mean,
all
they're
the
the
way.
best. They're the
Hebrew
best.
National.
They're the best.
They're the best.
Yeah.
But you know, oh God,
Nathan's is okay.
There's some Applegate organics.
Yeah, all
you
right.
know.
But that's more of a sausage, if
yeah.
you will.
Okay, yeah, because I can't. You know what I can't handle is the sausage, like the apple sausage, like a chicken apple
Ooh, I
sausage.
love that.
When I think I'm gonna dive into like what feels like a brat to me and have a little bit of a spice to it,
sweet.
and it's an apple sausage, I'm just like, ugh.
Yeah, I'm not into it. I'll eat it, but I prefer a brat.
like it with like a-
conventional brat.
I will do a chicken apple sausage if, it's with like maybe some sauerkraut, like or like
breakfast or
mushrooms. Yeah,
something,
exactly.
you know.
With some pasta cut up
Yeah.
with like white sauce.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Hungry.
I like it
How do you guys feel about Polish dogs
Delish.
from Costco?
I don't even know which one's that.
They're very different. They're like thinner and longer, and they've got a different flavor.
Okay, I think I've had those at Carney's on Sunset.
Yeah, they probably have them.
They're good. I just like conventional. I
Me
just
too.
want give me the plain Jane Hebrew National. I've got it loaded from Pink's with everything. I'm like, I just want.
I don't do
plain
onions on my
hot
hot
dog.
dogs though.
Oh, really?
No,
I
just
love some
relish.
onions. What about a corn dog? Love a corn
Wait,
dog.
sweet relish or sour?
I don't even know.
God,
I don't
no
use it
debate.
that much.
It's sour relish.
Relish,
all the
I use
way.
10% of the time.
Yeah.
It's like, do I feel like going nuts?
It's just a little bit. I just put a little tiny bit on it.
I'm not a big relish guy.
Sour relish pickles.
Yeah, I do like pickles.
What were you going to say?
Corn dog. What about a corn dog?
Fuck it up.
Yeah.
Love a corn dog.
Fried corn dog.
A corn
Hot
dog from
on
a
stick.
fair. I miss fair food so
I
much.
love the fair.
Fried everything.
I love the fair. It's going to be back this fall.
Are you sure?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
sure,
I was
Mom?
like, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I promise. I mean, I don't know. There's like Life is Beautiful music festival in Vegas is coming back in September.
For real?
Oh yeah, Live Nation said they're coming back summer or we're going under. So they're just trying to come back.
Wow.
Or they're not coming back.
I mean, everyone's getting vaccinated, right?
yeah.
Yeah, it's true. What did they said by May they plan to make the
Have enough
vaccine
for the
available
nation?
for everyone.
Yeah. I know it's controversial. People are like, don't give me the microchip. I'm like, microchip me up. Scan me as I head into the fucking festival.
I am ready. Put me in the pit.
Let's go.
I'm going to be carried around.
Satan's
oh
the
my
mark
God.
of the beast. That's right, bitch. You know, I've heard people joking about I Am Legend. By the way, guys, we do not think that the vaccine is going to turn you into zombies. But hypothetically, if it did, I want to be a fucking zombie. You think I want to be one of the people that's not a zombie?
No, I don't want to be
As
out
if
there.
I give a fuck if I'm a zombie.
I don't want to be out there trying to survive one of the last few people on Earth.
Exactly my
I'll
point.
try to survive.
Yeah,
I'm gonna eat
would.
you. I'm gonna
I
eat you.
don't give a fuck. I'll go out with my Glock
Me and Jess are going to be out in the caves like,
Just chasing.
and I'll fight to the fucking death with whatever I have.
again,
mean-
ignorance is bliss. Zombies are just,
Yeah,
they're not even alive.
brainless, right?
Chill.
I don't know.
Yes.
Something to think about. Anyways,
now literally Craig's thinking about all the weapons that he would kill zombies
I
with.
know. I'm
probably.
like,
Yeah.
ooh, what toys can I have? Have you seen
Wait,
Zombieland?
Zombieland?
Have you seen Zombieland?
Yeah.
It's a fun movie.
it is a fun movie.
Woody Harrelson wins.
Oh,
There's a 2.
love Woody. Love Woody.
Yeah, that's what
He's
guys
my,
think.
he's my,
He's my favorite.
father-in-law's good. They're very good friends.
Oh, really?
They went to college. They were roommates in college,
Wow.
still hang out.
For
Yeah.
real?
He's the best.
I have a fat crush on Woody Harrelson.
He's the best.
Yeah.
I fucking love him.
Yeah.
But guys just think like, what weapons can I have to fight the zombie? Because
Yeah, that's exactly what men think. You're like looking around the room, like, what? I'll take those horns right there.
yeah. I mean, we grew up on action movies. Have
See,
you seen Arnold? Just
I'm just trying to think of like what's from like a. I don't want to spoil a movie. I'm not gonna say what movie it's from, but
Is it a newer movie?
it's been a
no,
decade
come on, in
old.
the past, yeah, what? Did it come out in the past
all right.
2 years?
Spoiler alert for I don't even remember the name. The Quiet Place. Spoiler alert for the Quiet
It came out
Place.
Funny, that
6
movie
years
thought-
ago.
I
You
thought
could
about
talk
that
about it. That's on them now.
Okay. Well, it ends up there's
Fuck you.
there's aliens, and it ends up being that like their main like source is their hearing. So
yeah.
then they have one of the girl in it is deaf, and so the dad's been working on like a cochlear implant, and they end up turning them all on, and that's what ends up defeated. Like they cannot beat these aliens, and the sound, like the feedback from
Yeah.
the
That was a
implant
good movie.
was such a good
That was a great
I'd be trying to
It
think about
made me
that the whole
furious.
time. What?
Because of the unnecessary deaths.
No,
No,
that was so hard to watch.
them, like the people. I'm like, bitch, why did you get? Okay, no.
I mean,
I'm like, you really think you're gonna
A baby?
Yeah, the baby.
A baby.
The baby.
You're going to keep the baby quiet.
oh, I don't know. Yeah, that was wild.
That made me feel. That
That
could not.
part
I
did make
could
me
not
mad. I
let
was
that
like-
go. I could not let that go. I'm like, all right, you got pregnant, okay, and then, yeah, you're gonna keep this bit. She got pregnant after it happened. Which I
Yeah.
know things happen, but I'm just like, okay, and then she's gonna keep the baby in a box. She's gonna give birth silently. I mean,
Keep the baby in
Yeah,
the box.
it was
What's
a
gonna
bit
happen to that baby?
Yeah.
she's tried to soundproof it and put little breathing tubes or some shit. I'm like, come on,
Hey.
a 2-year-old. You ever try to keep a toddler quiet?
Ugh.
Give me a fucking break.
That's why the movie gave me so much anxiety, because my child is the loudest kid I've ever met in the entire world.
Literally?
And all I was thinking about is Evan and I just kept looking at each other, being like, we'd be dead in 5 seconds.
Oh, yeah. It's over.
Moments.
Ruth
fine.
comes in the room and we're like, the baby's sleeping. Shh. And she's like, what? Huh? Like literally the loud.
I can't hear ya. Why is she Jewish? What? Oi!
I look at Ember and I'll tell her like, if we're in a place where it's like, you have to be quiet, I'll be like, hey babe, we have to keep our voice quiet. And she's so sweet. She goes, okay. Hey mom, I was wondering. Like I get 1 second. I get 1 second of a whisper out of her.
You
She's back
literally
to
have
full
to
volume.
surgically remove like a voice. That's so dark. Sorry.
I would do that to myself probably, because I'm a yapper. I could not talk.
Yeah, but I trip all over shit. I knock over a can. Ding, 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 ding.
oh,
That's
yeah,
it. I'm done.
So true.
Yeah, I'm too klutzy. It's over. I'd be like,
don't
be quiet. I'll stub my toe. Oh!
Yeah.
You want to know an even worse movie than that that's similar? Have you watched The Road?
Oh, fuck
That is
no.
the most depressing
That's the book.
movie I've
Isn't that the
ever
book
seen
that
in my
yours?
life.
Was
It's the
it
guy
apocalyptic?
Aragon from Lord of the Rings, handsome man. What's his name?
Viggo Mortensen.
Yeah, he stars in it.
he's so
It's
good.
he's so good.
good.
It's about survival.
Yeah,
and
I've
it's just
heard that movie is fucking gnarly.
It gets to the point where you're like, death is better.
That's
Yeah.
just
Like,
better.
I don't want to. I don't want to.
The great unknown, everybody.
The road was so scary because you're like, I think that's what it would really be like.
Yeah, that's what makes
That's
it
what
scary.
it was so scary. I was like, that's, I think, what it would be like if we went there.
Alien invasion or zombie apocalypse?
Aliens.
Aliens. You really have to think about this?
Getting your face gnawed off or just getting a little bug up your butt? Come on.
Well, we don't know what the aliens do. The aliens in the Quiet Place, I'd rather live in a zombie
Oh.
land than have to be quiet and literally like anytime they're out, they just attack.
No, zombies are...
Zombies, I feel like you could get away from.
Well, it depends what kind of zombies, because there's World War Z zombies that are like...
Oh, God.
like all
And then
fast,
there's the
scurrying
slow
up
ones
buildings.
like Walking Dead. You're like,
Yeah.
yeah, what zombie, meth zombies or stoner
If it's
zombies?
a
What are we
stoner
doing
zombie, if it's like the zombies that I fight in Zelda Ocarina of Time, then I'm fine with that because they're very slow and I can stun them with the sun song.
Walking
Then
Dead
I'm fine.
zombies, yes.
I
World
don't
War
know,
Z
Walking-
zombies?
Walking Dead zombies are still pretty fucking scary.
Yeah, they're very scary, but I feel like you could make your way somewhere. The people scare me more.
Again.
So I don't know.
But
But the alien
aliens?
apocalypse, people are handling. Uh-oh.
Hello?
Think it out for a second. That was weird. The alien apocalypse.
Guys, don't talk about the aliens.
Yeah, that
It
was
was
actually
me.
really scary.
I'm a witch. My girlfriend's a witch. She's so weird. She's always doing spells. She's like, babe, shut up. I'm making candles.
Is she really?
Yeah, she loves that shit.
Oh my God.
Do you ever have her do any spells for you?
Uh-huh. I mean, just like success and abundance.
You're like, curse him. You're just going around like making
No,
him bad.
positive, no
Everyone
voodoo.
around you.
Just positive like love spells and shit.
Oh my God, did you think she put a love spell on you?
She did, and I brought her own flowers is the weird part, and I don't do that.
Whoa.
Chills.
Oh my God.
That was weird. I just was like, I'm gonna buy flowers today. I don't do that. I did it one birthday.
Could she put a love spell on anyone?
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't wait to put a love spell on somebody. A random person.
I'll
Or
have
just
her
call
make
your
you
girlfriend and be
candles.
like,
It's fun.
be like, I want this person to fall in love with me.
Yeah. She's got into it. The pandemic's been good, You just like get into tarot
Yeah,
and
pandemic.
spells. Did I say it that way?
No.
Okay, pandemic.
The pandemic.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. I like that shit,
Yeah.
I like crystals and weird shit.
And you found your lady.
Yeah, but it's funny because like I don't know who's weirder now. There's just candles and wax everywhere. I'm like, okay, babe, we need
it down.
90 candles going.
Calm it down.
You're gonna burn the
Yes.
house down. We got cats. They fucking wax
You
shit
guys
over.
aren't going to be able to breathe. The smoke's going to be contaminating the air when you guys pass out.
But those love spells are strong, baby.
But that's like a real thing that happens. I'm a weirdo and I'll be filming and she's like, babe, quiet. Like I'm doing spells, and I'm like, this is the weirdest household on earth. It's pretty funny.
Love it.
Well, Craig, we love you.
I love you
All
guys.
the
Thank you.
time we've spent together.
I don't know.
All
the
right.
word. What about this one? We've only just begun to live. Okay, well, I'm done.
We don't know that one.
Like I'm gonna try to like SNL it and follow along with you. I don't know the words. We did that, by the way. Do you realize we did that?
On my birthday?
Yeah, we were both.
I definitely remember that.
We were intoxicated.
Yeah.
And we were trying to do the SNL thing where we could see if we could follow along with each other. And I will say this, when we
Let's
did
try
it
to do it.
together,
Yeah.
we were on the same page. Let's all three try to do it
Do
together.
you know what we're talking about, Craig?
Yeah, will we all do the same thing at the same time?
Well, yeah, but
It's
you're
like the
following
Fred
one person.
Armisen, Kristen Wiig thing where
Okay.
they
Where
make
you
up songs
Yeah.
and you're
You're
saying things and you're following along with
Okay.
me.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Start not with me.
No, one person does it and then everyone tries to do
Okay,
it
okay.
together.
Okay, so you start talking and then I'll chime in, then Craig can chime in, Like you start talking and
Yeah,
we'll all try to
okay,
pick up.
Okay. Okay. So what I was thinking was that we might be able to hang out soon.
And
Rub or ducky.
Craig just trying to take the sentence. No, you're supposed to do it again.
What? I don't- Okay, you just
All right, over and out.
No, do
Chat
it.
soon.
No,
Okay,
try
okay,
one
okay.
more time. The other day, I was walking down the street
I think we're really
So
good at it.
you guys are pros.
Yeah.
Straight up. Okay, you do it with me. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, my
my
gosh.
God.
The other day, Ruth was playing with me in the backyard. We had so much fun.
I got 2 words in.
You got it though.
I got lost for a second. I froze.
You were just predicting I was going to say so much fun. That's why
That's
you
so
got the
hard.
last. Yeah.
What?
You do it. You talk.
Hi. How are you? This is fun. Yeah.
Keep going.
Oh, talk.
Yeah, talk.
I am talking.
Stupid.
Oh God, I'm silly.
Craig, we love you.
We love you.
Broads, check out Community Service Podcast. It will be in the episode notes below.
Oh,
Craig, do you have any upcoming dates?
I do. April 8th and 9th, San Antonio, Texas. It's we're doing it still. Yeah, come get some laughs. Yeah, my website, Instagram, Craig P. Conant, CraigConant.com. I got like 8 cities coming up. Yes. Come get these laughs, baby.
Yeah, we love you, Craig.
I love you guys. Thank you.
Soon.
Chat soon, broads. Make sure you check out Chatty Bros tomorrow.
Oh, you got to go on Chatty Bros.
Oh, yeah.